Hello and welcome to a quick pint on a Friday. How are we all doing? Nice to see you. I thought I wasn't going to be late, and I was. What's up, Casey? Yeah, I've already done it. Kids, just making sure I put the money into our account for her allowance. Actually, I've forgotten. But yeah, how are we all doing? What? Yeah, no. Do you mean your allowance? The £8? 16 quid. Just cost me 16 quid. Honestly, you can stop laughing, you little toe rag. Yeah, well, she did the chores. I guess I've got to pay for it. So there you go, people. You've just seen an insight into my kids scamming me out of money. So I need to send her some money, and I don't know how to do it on here actually. So, you Kobe James, you can be quiet. In fact, make yourself useful. Can you grab me some beers from the fridge and get me 2 bottles and a glass, please? Kobe. There's loads of bottles of beer. Just pick 2 bottles. That's all you got to do. Yes, you can get a beer. Non-alcoholic beer. There we go. So my kids just cost me money. So how are we all doing? Is everything going well? Let's have a look at the old comments. I don't know if Paul's beer reviews is back. Oh God, not John again. Thank you, Scott, for the support. Won't be long. John off to Sainsbury's for some beer. Now I've got beer. I had to go up to the brewery and test some beers out. Just had a little taste to see what they're like. Sobieski's going for it already. Please like, share, and comment. Thank you, Window Beers review with Thomas. I'm just looking like that was at 4:00. Yeah, there we go. I need a glass. Old boy. Also, at the brewery, I got this. Look at this. It's metal. Look at that. You can. Charles Farham. We buy a lot of hops off them. And this is Toronto, Canada, which, oddly enough, is where the guy who's doing our new logo, our new beer design, is based in Toronto. It's ever so slightly embossed, but not much. Thanks, buddy. Awesome beer assistant. I'm debating on whether to put the fire on because it is quite cold. So if you want me to put the fire on, I will. Michael, how you doing, mate? I've been assured John will be on time. I was 4 minutes late. Window Beers reviews with Thomas. Assault Crash got a box of 4 from Tesco for less than £4. Wow, that's cheap, isn't it? Open the doors. Nearly Handsome John. That's it. It's the earliest virtual pub open. So that's pretty cool. Hit that like button as well, because last time when you guys hit the like button, we ended up with Texans on and all sorts. It was pretty cool. On the black stuff tonight, Guinness. Nothing wrong with Guinness. I'm just having one of our new Mount Helix in the can. You lucky beggar, you. Late as usual. Look, I was 4 minutes late, guys. 4 minutes. 4 minutes. It's cold out here, John. Let us in for a quick pint. Man, it is cold outside, I've got to say. And it was really windy. That brewery is so cold. Michael, savage. Hide that comment too late. I've seen it. Come on, Handsome John. All right, I'm here. I've just got my Lord's Brewing shipment today and having a Mount Helix, and it's absolutely, I missed that bit out, incredible. Best WCIPA I've ever had. Yeah, it's a good one, isn't it? It's all right. I like it. It's good. If you have it in bottle, it's different again, and on cask, completely different. That's a good one. We might keg that, you know. Michael, I've just poured one of our Malamutes. Love a good Malamute. Hey, John. I drank all my Lord's beers on. I should have brought some home with me, actually. I didn't really think that one through, did I? I came back with my sign a bag of seaweed, and a computer monitor. So there you go. It's nice and easy. Hi all. Hello everyone. TGIF. Evening, awesome afternoon, fellow poets. It is indeed Poets Day. Phil Smith, excellent. You enjoy that. Evening, Toby, mate. Just got back from walks. I haven't seen your WhatsApp yet. Kevin sent me a really cool. Sorry, Shark, who's called Kevin. Sent me a really cool video of a Friday beer. Looks pretty darn cool. All right, John of the Brewing, Lord of the Brewing. I'm all right, Captain Meets Adventure. How are you, old boy? Have you had a good day? Good week? That's a bargain. 16 quid. Haha, kids. Getting beer for John. I want a beer assistant. You need one. It's the only way forwards. What you got then? You did get your non-alcoholic beer, didn't you? Yeah. Okay. Panic avoided. Can you imagine that? Just keep it away from the electrical stuff, thank you, kids. Yours is that one, yeah. No, that one's. Yeah. Window beer review with Thomas. That was a great live yesterday. Way to grill John. Stone the Crows. Didn't he grill me just? My gosh. Yeah, I got proper grilled. When Simmer came on, I was like, oh, phew. Yeah, you're a good interviewer, Thomas. Phil Smith, I got 4 boxes, but I didn't want to be greedy. Scotland Wonders World, it's just me raving about how good Mount Helix is. Gosh, I've got some catching up to do. I'm going as fast as I can. My little fingers will go. Evening, Thomas. Hi, all. Hi, John Scott Wonder sent me. Oh, hi, Robert. Nice to have you on board. I'm knocking my head. I'm knocking my head. Have I had a Mount Helix? I don't know. John, when Paul drank the Sunset Cocoa, why didn't bubbles come out of his mouth and nose? Because it doesn't have any washing up liquid, despite what it says. Sweet liketh. Looks fabulous. Sobieski, good lad. Lol. Evening, Robert. Oh yeah, on the and Paul's beer reviews tomorrow. He's got planned local. Get some beer from local breweries, and try that out. So that's going to be pretty cool. Put fire on. I'm thinking that. I'm thinking I should put the fire on because it is a bit cold. And the boys have left. Can you shut the kitchen door? No. What do you need to do before you shut the door? That's right, turn the light off. Kids, man. Got a brown cow from Bradfield instead before Guinness. Bradfield Brewing, they're in Sheffield, aren't they? Scotland Wonders World, West Coast, but a proper West Coast. Super malty, hoppy. I just needed them to. It is dry hopped. It's dry hopped. I'm telling you, the Mount Helix is dry hopped. Definitely dry hopped. Fire on. Wearing my very warm Lord's hoodie. It is very warm. It's a good hoodie, those. Hi, Scott. Feeling thirsty now. I am feeling thirsty. I'm nearly at the end of the comments, though. Lol. Scotland as well. Good evening. 3.9 miles so far. It's Beer Friday. Just done 2.5 miles, Robert. Big one tomorrow with a vlog. Should have sent me some beers. John, once things are more or less normal again in the near future, would you be able to do a small brewery tour for people like me who are local? Would love to see how you operate. Yeah, we've done some tours before. Well, probably might do it depends on the regs and what we're allowed to do, basically. I won't make any promises because I just don't know what the regulations are going to be. Probably have to do something ticketed for a small amount of people, I would guess. Seaweed monitor and a sign sounds a typical trip to Aldi. It's not far off. It's Dulce. I don't know if you. And it's this one's from. Where did I order it from? I think it's come from Ireland. This one, and it's just literally Dulce picked, and it's washed, and it. It just tastes amazing. It tastes like the sea. Tastes like the sea. And it's quite nice with a beer. And it's not bad for you either. Jack Parry, when Paul comes in, ask him because he's mad as hell about it. So it was very good last night. Me and Scott were winding him up today. So he's probably not talking to me. Jack, Scott, and Wanda have done a video on it. John, I've been called many of the name. I think Scott was the one. How insulting is that? Yeah, Jack. I got them. Shameless plug. Absolutely shameless plug. No, it's all right. It's all good. If anybody's done a video and you want to plug it on my channel in the comments, feel free. I honestly don't mind. Do it. If you're doing something for work and you want some support or you want people to like and follow an Instagram page or something, just tell me. It's all good. All good. Hello, Beer Dog. How are you, mate? Hope you've had a good week. Who's doing the 12? Not me, Robert. Not me. Definitely not me. Shut that door. Yeah, it's true. It's still not shut. It's like push 2. Kids live in a barn. They're there playing Minecraft. Had to drive inches and inches to get to my local. I'm going to pour a beer. You know what? I'm going to put the fire on. Or do I put the fire on? No, I put the fire on and have a beer. Or do I have a beer and then put the fire on? These are dilemmas. Double dry hop then. Oh, well, we could double dry hop it. My beer for Paul's Live was delivered today from the Andover Tap in a 4-pint container brewed in Winchester, 20 minutes away. Ooh, that sounds good. I'm doing a 12-minute live, Rob. Yeah, 12 minutes. Triple dry hop, Toby. Hi, mate. Hello, David. How are you? You're here every week now. It's becoming a regular. Nice to see you, David. Dulce is great in a stir fry. It is. It's just lovely. Scott one as well. Is that a thing? If so, I want one. He went to Lidl to pick up some coffee, came home with an inflatable dolphin, fake beard, and half a dozen magic rings. I am terrible for going shopping. The kids love it when I go shopping because I buy loads of stuff that we're not supposed to have. I think we did a shop once and we were meant to spend like 125 quid, which sounds like a lot, but there's 5 of us. It costs like 370 quid. Never again. Yeah, it was when we got the sweets and bought loads of random stuff we didn't need. And there's always that stage, you know, when you run out of sauce. So you run out your barbecue sauce and your condiments and all that. And they're not, individually, they're not very expensive. But when you end up buying a load of stuff, it's expensive. There we go. Somebody's watched the video. Stick a link up with seaweed, John. I will, actually. I'll do it in a minute. Sorry, I couldn't watch you and Thomas last night, John. Thursday is my late. No, it's all right, mate. It's fine. Don't worry. I have to apologise for not coming on. Don't ever feel like you're obliged. You have to do it. It's so good. It's meant to be fun. The cream egg videos. I haven't watched it yet, Scott. I'm sorry. Blue Van Man abused me in his video. Yes, I won't say what he said, but my theory was when that hot egg hits the glass and then you put cold beer, it's just going to go solid, but it didn't. Yeah. No more hair to shave off. Look, it's coming back, the old stubble. Start arguing, you two. Cheers, David. Go for... Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Oh, it's Chris done one as well. I didn't know. Shark Homebrew. Hello, Kev, mate. How do? Idea for a beer. Get to the hopper. That's Alan Mead's thing, isn't it? I made my first 2 cider reviews, so please sub and watch them. Yeah, absolutely. Robert Brailsford. What's your channel called? Is it just Robert Brailsford or? That's pretty cool. Fire first, and you can relax for a bit. Yeah, I know. I'm trying to catch up. I'm not. I get close and then I'm not close. So we find out. Can somebody message Paul and see where he is? See if he wants to come on. I've got his logo in the top right hand corner. So if you've got Scott Paul's number, all at this point, message him now. We can have a bit of a live. Do you guys? Right, I'm gonna light the fire. Talk amongst yourselves, and I'll try not to stick my butt crack out. Paul is in timeout. Who's timed out? Paul. It's a bit harsh. I heard. Stop laughing, Kobe James. Yo. What?
I've got spanky stuff.
Did you clean this fire out, Coach?
No, he didn't. I did it. Abby did that.
Who did it?
Me.
Oh gosh, and he got no kindling left. That's not good. Hardly got any kindling. Big problem. It might do the job. Might have to. That should be enough. Should be enough. Oh gosh, I'm making a right mess of my carpet here. Oh, and the other day, I made a bit of a boo-boo. The other day, I got the old. I thought the fire was out. Took the stuff out of it and blooming set fire to the carpet. So that's never good, is it? Got one of these things. Come on, break at me. Ugh. No, that's not the right. Right, let's get it roaring. Hot, 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 hot. Right, fire's on. Let's do this thing. Ugh. Okay. I can't read out the chat on the conversation there. Scott, are you wanting to come on? Oh boy. Oh boy. He's an old man. He's very old. It's like a dinosaur with a one eyebrow darker than the other. David, Robert, I'll take a look. David's addicted. Beer Dog, I'll be doing better in 8 hours when the work shift over. Oh man, of course you're in Cali, aren't you? Well, I do. That's the service that we provide. We're a time-killing organisation. We're here just to kill time. Have a beer. Let's have a look. I'll quickly go to scoot down. What's going on? What's going on? Talk to me. Talk to me. Terry Tips would say, "Oh no, I've done it again. I've done it where if you don't highlight a comment, then you lose where you are." There, somebody's put a link up for a YouTube channel. Best condiment sauce. I'm going for reggae. Can put that on it. Do you know I've never had it? That is something I've never had. I am going to send this to copy. Let's see if this works. I did this the other day and it didn't work, but we'll give it a go. Paul's feeling very harassed by me and Scott today. And Scott, there you go. And Scott, if you come on, it's a no swear zone. Got 2 kids just here. I don't need to learn any of those new words. Okay, just so you know. Although I think they probably know them, but yes. That didn't work. It said error. Please try again later. Pin interwebnet. Oh, copy to clipboard. Messenger. There's Paul. Press that. Press that. Press that. Then press it again. That one. Press that. Bosh. Done. Right. Back to the beer. So, what are you drinking? Where are you from? I know most of you in here anyway, but why not? My latest review went up today. A great barrel aged stout from my local brewery, only 5 miles away. Ooh. So is it like in a wooden barrel, or is it just like a normal barrel? Sharp took the pee out of my cream egg experiment on WhatsApp. I no longer like him. Oh, that's Robert's channel. Head over to see his new cider reviews. Boom. Egg on your face. Smash the like. Yeah, get that like button hit. Just really helps get new people in. That's it. And it just makes for a more exciting chat. And also, I get more and more behind on the comments. So, yeah, it's entertainment for you as well. Seems to be doing all right. Yes, this is where I got to. That must have been a very long conversation. What shall we call this channel? Shall we call it Robert Brailsford? Or because that's my name? Yeah, I totally get it. It's a good name. It's a solid name, that, Robert. It's a good, solid British name, as Al Murray would say. Got a look at that. We've got some subs. Nice. Oh, yeah. So it says here, Robert, you'll need 3 videos before you're searchable. Sam's 20-minute review. People are loving the cream egg review. I mean, I think maybe I should have a go. I'm going to have a go tomorrow. The chair reminds me of the drunk guy from the Fast Show. I was very, very drunk at the time. That guy. Is that who you're in a minute? Poisonous monkey in the jungle. But I was very, very drunk at the time. I like that. Crombacker for the win today. I don't know why I didn't grab any beer from the brewery. Daft, really. Tomorrow on Paul's Lol Live, I'm going to, I think I'm going to go to one of my local breweries if they're open and grab some beer from them. It'd be quite good fun. Or I could go to Hip Hop Beer Shop. I was very, very drunk. Going back to bed, had my jab and it's wiped me out. I was feeling all right, but it's just hit me. Have you had beer with it though, Simo? That's the question. See, I'm getting it. Some people are saying they're feeling wrecked after the jab. Some people are like, no, I feel like normal. Yeah, Robert, you're getting some subs, man. It's awesome. Hello, Lee. How are you, mate? Twice in a day, Lee. Take it easy, peeps. Oh, Simo, that's not good, is it? Well, you be careful. If you feel bad, make sure you ring someone. Don't let people know that you're not feeling well. Is this the first jab? Yeah. Lee W, hello, mate. There's lots of hellos. Sorry to hear that so much. Yeah. It seems to. Is it the AstraZeneca one or the? Oh gosh, I shouldn't really talk about it. I get blooming nuked on it. There's the Oxford one, isn't there? That has 2, and then there's AstraZeneca. But then apparently there's 2 for that. Which one is it that makes people feel ill? Micah, what are you doing in there? Oh, okay. Lord Spring Coaches, mate. Hey, no worries, man. It gets you some likes. 34 people on the live. Hello, welcome. This is awesome. We're just having a beer. It's Friday. We're chilling. Start of the weekend. It's going to be awesome. It's so nice. Everybody say hello to me. Oh, look who we've got in the basement. He's getting himself organised. Put your thumbs up when you're ready. He's got his swear jar ready. Here we go. Hello, mate.
Already.
Nice. That's a great hoodie. Nice for one of us.
It's one of my favourite hoodies. To be fair, I've got to be honest. It's an absolute blinder. Now, I've been told by the missus and by you, I'm being child friendly this evening, and I can be child friendly. Let's see.
You're gonna have a solid go, are you?
I thought I did quite well last Saturday, to be fair. Considering we were on for, someone said 12 and a half hours. I think I've got
50 in there.
I reckon, you're right. I reckon about 15 quid in there.
I reckon more than that. Hello, Phil. How are you, son?
I don't know. There might be more. 1, 2. Yeah, there is. Definitely.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's your own comment.
Yeah.
that's how far behind I am.
How dare you?
Yeah, look, people are already saying make sure you bring that swear jar.
No.
Maybe it might be a good time to use the headset for your gaming.
I've got this horrible what's the word? I don't know, I'm brain frazzled. You know, it's been a long week. I've got this reputation is the word I'm after. Horrible reputation of being unfriendly for children.
Well, it's not that you're unfriendly. You're great with kids. You just
my vocabulary isn't.
Yeah, it's just like, Dad, what's a? And you're like, oh, this is not a question. No,
oh dear, look at the clouds. Go look at the clouds. Lovely clouds.
My fire's looking a bit not perky at the moment.
Looking a bit sad, John, if I'm honest.
I've run out of kindling. I've only got like 4.
To be fair, I've got a small candle over there. I'll probably get more heat out of that.
Yeah, it'll either completely go out or it'll just go woof and just burn. You have kids, aren't we? Now, so I can multitask on laptop.
Where's Paul? I fancy going to get my other cream mixed.
God, he's so not happy with us. That joke went down like a lead balloon.
Oh, he was not happy, was he?
No, bless him. I do love Paul. He's such a good guy.
He is. A lot of we were speaking on the phone for about an hour earlier, and he is a top lad. Is Paul?
Have you seen Captain Meat's Adventure? Oh, having a proper job, St. Austell Brewery. Nice. That's
well,
nice beer.
I'm on the old punk IPA.
Oh, come on. Really?
It's the only thing I've got in the fridge, mate. Just to be fair. Well, I've got the other cream mixed out, but I can't drink that because I might be doing something with that. I don't know what I'm going to do yet.
I am drinking that, Phil, Crombacher. I know what you're going to say.
Crombacher's all right. There's nothing wrong with Crombacher.
I know. It's just, I think because I own a brewery, everybody expects me to be drinking my own beer, but...
Well, it's still there. I've got a semi-beer... it's not the same anymore. I've got a semi-beer reviewing channel, and they expect me to drink posh beer all the time. But I don't. You know, I drink what I can get my hands on, to be fair.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. It is that. It is that. What's that? Yeah, Simo, that's totally normal. The jab will knock you out for a day or two. No way.
Wanda had hers on Monday, and her arm's still hurting, to be fair.
Did it make her feel rough, though?
We haven't been talking for a couple of days, I don't know.
Oh, dear.
I don't know. I think she's been all right. I think Wanda. She's in the kitchen with. I'll find out in a minute. I haven't actually asked.
So Robert's on the first of the day. Thatcher's haze, cloudy Somerset cider.
Somerset.
I love it. I love my cider. It's 500 mils and it's 4.5 ABV.
I like it on my tractor. It's very nice, isn't it?
I drink lots of cider and then I plough my field. It's got squiggly lines all over. Gently caress the like button. I like that.
Don't
Gently
smash it. You're going to break it. How's your beard coming on, John?
I'm getting a bit of stubble. It's coming back. The only problem is it just accentuates my double chin.
Yeah, I'm still looking like a smashed up womble, me.
Yeah. Your eyebrows still dark.
Yeah, well, I'm still indicating to go right.
It's a look of looks. Beep.
yeah. Is that the swear? I haven't said anything yet. I've been all right.
Yeah. It's getting the bleeps ready.
I don't need effing bleeps.
Oh dear.
Did you see what I did there? Very clever.
Yeah, I saw you did. It was good. If you get to the point where you can self-censor yourself, then
I'm almost 46, John. It ain't going to happen now.
No, it's not. The funny bit is, I was a really, really big swearer. Really big. When I first moved up here. And it's really the Yorkshire folk that kind of, they're not as sweary.
No.
And so I had to rein it in and then I just stopped.
Is it a troll or what? I woke up on Sunday morning and I didn't even know my own face. I was looking in the mirror and like, who the hell's that?
My kids wouldn't hardly talk to me. They were like, "Oh, the heck do you?"
It's not that. So literally, when we were shaving, doing this beard shave, Chantel and Sam would just pop to the shop, and they come back, and you can actually hear Chantel sort of gasp as she walks in the door, and she says, "You look really strange."
Nice. Well, yeah, my kids. I was asleep apparently. And they were peeking in the bedroom door going, oh, he looks really weird. And then shutting the door again.
As we said on Thomas's last night, I've got so many highlights from that 12-hour stream. I'm putting together a highlight package. Sam and Chantel have done Sam has put together a really, really good behind the scenes, what went on behind the scenes. And there's another one coming as well, apparently. But that 35, 40 minutes of me and you with the beard shaving is one of my particular highlights. I was saying on the phone to you earlier today, I've sat and watched it a couple of times, which I don't usually do with my own stuff, and have been an absolute fit, mainly at the comments and the fact that everybody, bar none, is ripping it out of you.
I mean, like the level, I couldn't say anything. None of it was untrue. It was like,
None of it was nasty. None of it was nasty. It was all just very funny humour.
The shark's abusing my fire. Look, he's not doing very well, is it? Right, Scott. I'm going to go and get some stuff to really get it going.
Okay. I should read the comments. One in particular.
I'll take that comment down.
Let me go back. John starts fire. Robert Braille said, "Cheers, mate." Cheers, Robert. I've got to know Robert quite well over the last week or so. Lovely guy. Didn't know he had a channel. He did message something about that the other day. So once I'm done here, I've got a few bits and pieces to do. I'll go and check him out because he's a really, really nice guy. So Sobieski says, "I only mention Magic Rock because it upsets handsome John." Yeah. Captain Meets Adventures. Hello, Paul. Scott, the shore rider of bed. Sobieski, I didn't know that, mate. Why does it upset him? Because it's his, there is local, Toby, Magic Rock is John's local competition. Robert Brailsford, drink laws in Hanson John's live. That is the law. So Phil Smith, another great guy, who ended up with the Broken Skull IPA. I think you've not had that yet, Phil. I think you're having that tomorrow. Great beer. Not sure it's worth 125 quid. Big Dog Drew, better than me, John. I'm on Beck's. Only as it was £4.90 for 10 cans. 10 cans? Jesus Christ. Shark says, John, it's good that you support other breweries. You know what? Something was said on Thomas's live stream last night that John was on about breweries being approachable. And for me, I don't think there's anybody more approachable in certainly brewery wise and as a figure of that you can get hold of than John. John is the most approachable guy, certainly from a brewery, that I think I've ever come across. And I'm really pleased that his YouTube channel is really beginning to sort of flourish because of that. Scott, you'll never do posh. No. They are local rivals. Fine. Yeah, exactly. Phil says, Chris, I don't know what to say to that. Robert Brailsford, Lord, has Oxford, no problems. Toby, Scott, your love of punk IPA does damage your beer review credibility a bit. I'm not going to lie. The only reason I drink punk IPA is A, it was the first beer that I really ever got into, and B, it's cheap. So if it is as a go-to beer, it's rubbish. It is rubbish. But I've got to be honest, this 5.4% new variant is better than the 5.6 because it's a bit hoppier. So I'm all right with it. Still rubbish, but yeah. Can someone block Toby, please?
I tried that Nanny Steak yesterday.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's not great, is it?
I'm just surprised. I mean, I can see what they were going for, but it just wasn't very good.
It is basically just flavoured water.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've done Nanny State. I have had it. I might have done. I can't remember. My brain, I used to have an encyclopedic knowledge of the stuff I'd done on the channel. Unfortunately now, I think the book's closed.
Right, this should work. So we do our shopping on Amazon Prime.
Yeah.
For Morrison's. And they come in these lovely paper bags. And the paper bags are incredible for starting fires.
I know, it looks like your house is on fire.
It's going now, Shark.
Yeah, it's definitely going now. I think you're heating the whole street now, John. Fair play to you.
Watch us, the first chimney fire on national.
Yeah, the first fire brigade call out on YouTube.
Oh, where were we then? Where have we got?
We got down to Chris's Beer Dogs. We don't like our sound like that in Somerset. Well, I don't anyway. Where we might have had a slight mockery of the Somerset accent.
Right. Oh yes, I see.
A little bit, just a little bit.
Just a little bit. We like to have a bit of fun with it, though.
Yeah.
Man, what a week. It's been a mad week this week. I feel like I just have non-stop. Yarp, 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 yarp.
Yarp, yarp, yarp,
yarp. Yes, it's been a very, very busy week. Can't read, I can't write, but I can drive a tractor.
I can't do any of them.
If you can make money, you can make money. All about the bargains. I love a good bargain. I bought a blooming crazy keyboard just because it was a
your flashing keyboard.
It's ridiculous. Every day though, when I go on it, I'm like, oh, I flipping love this keyboard.
Best 50 quid you've ever spent.
It is. It's totally useless, but I do like it.
Where was Paul anyway?
We're
Has he got-
based in Huddersfield.
Did he get upset by my comment in the WhatsApp?
No. He's, so Paul said he just literally walked in the door, and I think he's like me. He needs a bit of time to wind down.
Well, Wanda's just said to me, she said, tomorrow we're having a day away from YouTube. I'm like, yeah, because bless her heart, she's good as gold, Wanda. So she lets me come on and do these bits and pieces. She never moans. So tomorrow night, I'm gonna put the heater on. Gonna have a night in the shed. I'm gonna cook her dinner, have a few beers, and have just a night away from the craziness.
I've got to admit, it's. I think people don't realise how unrelenting it is.
And I'm the world's worst because I see you go live. I see Spice and Easy go live. I see other people go live, and I like to show people show us support, so I'll go and show them support as well. I'm a moderator on Chris's channel, so when he goes, I think he's going live a bit later. Well, he said he was. I don't know. He's going live later tonight, so I'll be moderating his chat. When Dave does a live, I'll mod his chat. So it's all constant, and it's all time that's taken away from Wanda. And it isn't fair. So all she ever asks is that we have a date night at some point. So tomorrow's date night.
Yeah, why not? I think it's a good thing. I mean,
yeah, and I think we all. I mean, you do the rounds on everybody's. You've got a face that I see everywhere, and sometimes I just want to slap it. And but you know, I think it's for your own sanity at some point. I mean, we were talking earlier today, and you said you're knackered from everything. And I think at some point it's just like, let's just do nothing.
But what I'm trying to do. So, you lot, Simon, Paul, you're all like, look, you've got something really good there. You need to get your finger out and actually make something and get on with it. And I'll be honest with everybody in the comments, I procrastinate on what I'm going to do and how I'm going to do it. And really, I just need to get on and do it. It's difficult because I don't feel comfortable reviewing other people's beers because I'm a brewery, so I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
I want to tell you more about what we're doing, but we haven't really been doing anything that I see as like exciting for you guys. But I'm hoping some of the ideas I've got I mean, I don't know about you, Scott, but I think lives will die down a bit once the pubs are open.
I think there's definitely we don't do a lot of lives. Just something. If it's beer related, it'll be me generally, and I'll have Dean or Barry or you or Paul or anything like that. Where we've excuse me, where we've changed things up a little bit because of what's going on in our lives. Wanda's more invested in the theme stuff, so like the ghost walk, last week's 12-hour thing, getting Mad Dan on from Australia and things like that. She's more invested. I told you about the one I want to do later in the month. She's not bending on that yet, but we might get something around that, and that's where her is. We've got people like, bless him, Simon's been doing 2 now for, I think it's his 100th one. Is it tonight?
It might be, yeah.
100th one tonight. That's a lot of lives. You've got Paul who's scheduling. He does his on a Saturday every week now. You've got Mark doing. I think he's doing 2 a week. I don't know. I think you're absolutely right. Once the pubs sort of come back to whatever normality is going to be, I think some of those are going to drop off by a natural course of events.
Yeah, I think so. I think though my tact is going to change. So what I want to do is, sorry if you hear the noises in the background. My son is playing Minecraft and he's running horses into cactuses at the moment. My mindset will probably change a little bit in what we do. So I want to do a few things like I'm probably going to base myself a bit more at the brewery than here.
Yeah.
My office, where I film downstairs and do live streams as well, is where I work normally.
Yeah.
So I'm going to come back to the brewery. We've also got offices as well. So in another location, and we want to record the podcast there because it's got a tiled ceiling. So I'm going to do a bit there as well. But what I really want to do is there's a guy called Dennis Collins who is he owns Black Mountain Jeeps, and he's friends with Richard Rawlings. He does this thing called Coffee Walk, and they film it in the morning. He grabs a coffee, and then he just walks through the business, and he tells you about all the cars that he's got in and what he's doing, and just all the ins and outs of stuff. And it's really interesting. And I thought, you know what? If that's what people want to see, they want to see the ins and outs of the brewing and what we're doing. I'll do a coffee walk. I'll grab a coffee. I'll take people through the business. I'll tell them what we're making and what we're doing and where we're selling to and the plans. Just interesting stuff.
I think people are interested to see real life, and not the fake nonsense of reality TV. I think they're interested in seeing real people. So you see people on and I think going back to your comment about your channel growing recently. Now you've put a lot of time in over the last year of getting your old face out there, and getting your brewery along with your face at the public sort of side of that face of the brewery out there. You put a lot of time and effort into that. I think also people have got to know you. They got to know you as a character and as a person. They like you as a character, as a person, and I think that's beginning to show its dividends a little bit now.
I think you're right. We're just trying to be. It's like Thomas asked a really good question last night, Scott, and I thought it was a really interesting question. It's a very hard one to answer. What is our USP? What's our unique selling point?
Yeah.
And we make a lot of beer like anybody else, but what is our USP? Well, we just do it in our style.
Yeah.
And we like to be personable, and we want to be approachable, and we want you to know who our brewers are, and we want you to know.
I think I said it in the chat before I popped on for about 10 minutes. For me, I don't think I've ever seen a brewery. I can't think of one in the time we've been on YouTube now for 2 years in May. I've not come across a brewery that have put so much effort into YouTube, so much effort into getting to know their customers, so much effort into just generally interacting with people that could bring custom their way. And I think hats off to you, John. You saw, and we had this conversation early on. You were interested in YouTube as a marketing tool, and you've always been interested in YouTube anyway, and you've used that medium as a way to not grow your business, because obviously with what's gone on in the world in the last year, nothing's growing. But what you have done is you've been able to keep your business going and at least get it out there to people that probably without that, in some sort of way, you may have struggled even further.
Well, to be honest with you, I think there were two things really. I think the business wouldn't have survived. So if I'd done nothing and just relied on it going online and just left it with doing usual advertising sort of avenues, I think there would have been nothing left. And I think the other side to it is it was a good outlet for me mentally.
Yeah.
So like just to do something and build on something, because if you're not, I like building stuff. I'm like, I like to just be doing things and making things work and adding to stuff. So to not build anything and sit there and just watch it all go down the pan. I mean, that first week, Scott, was just soul destroying.
Yeah.
£7,000 I lost on the first day. And I
was
like...
You just expect... I know when we first started talking, John, I know you just expanded, didn't you? You just taken on new staff and then you had to let them all go.
Mm.
So, and at that point, I mean, it's just the people that don't know what's going on in the background.
Hang on, I just got to turn this down.
Yeah, no, pal.
Keep going. I can still hear.
Yeah. You were in a, as I'm sure a lot of breweries were, but I think you took a route that not many breweries would have been comfortable with taking, or would have been. Obviously, is a funny world. It really. I mean, I make no bones about the fact that I've made a few mistakes with this in 2 years doing it. I've lost friends. I've gained friends. It's a very strange place to put your face out to. Wanda still hates even to this day. Do a stealth beer review. I had to look at no. Yeah, Wanda still to this day is uncomfortable being filmed. I've made no bones about this fact. The channel, I've always used it as a sort of a mental crutch. It's helped me in some of my darkest days, and I still thoroughly enjoyed it. Now that we've changed it up, and Wanda's far more involved than she's ever been, I enjoy it even more.
Yeah, well, that's it, and you can tell that Wanda's enjoying it more, and she's funny, man. She's just
Mate.
I mean,
I turned up. I get home yesterday, and she's got a drawn on eye patch, and I'm like, "What's all that about?" She said, "Well, it's World Book Day." She said, "Just go and clean it off because you want to do this beer review." I'm like, "No, keep it on." So and she stands there with a bloody eye patch drawn on her head, and she is funny. I think she's utterly biased because I'm marrying her next year, but she's fantastic and she's got so much personality. And I think actually, on Saturday last week, I think her personality came out even more than ever.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's good. I'll try and get Lydia on a bit more.
Lydia was great last week. I mean, she was just in absolute fits.
She couldn't look at me. I mean, it's not nice when your wife won't look at you, and when she does, she bursts out laughing and can't stop. It's like, oh, okay. We did have a good laugh though.
It's that blooming face plant video where I hit my face against the floor. Right, right. Wanda cannot watch that video because even if she even thinks about it, she just bursts into laughter. Bearing in mind, I almost killed myself.
It was so loud. I mean, you like properly smashed it.
I mean, that's 16. It's like a space shuttle coming into land. There, 16 stone. Walk.
It was brilliant. It was absolutely brilliant. Man, I can't believe we've got 39 people in the house. That's amazing.
So this comment from Paul here, right? I think what people have found on with all these lives, you got Simon, you got Dean's doing one with Raggy on Sunday, which I'm really looking forward to. You've got
I didn't know who Raggy was until
Raggy's a cracker, and he came to us actually. He came to us wanting to be involved. But what Paul's saying here, I think what people have found is, I remember years and years ago when they said, "Wouldn't it be good if you could watch something on telly and be able to comment along?" And now you have that medium where instead of sat watching a soap opera shouting at the telly where no one can hear you, you can now watch real people and comment along with it as well. And I think it's a medium that can probably only grow bigger and bigger and bigger.
Yeah, I agree, and it's good fun. I mean, going back to breweries doing it, I think as far as I know, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, in America, there's lots of breweries doing YouTube. But in the UK, I only know of me, Glen Affric, they've been doing a bit.
Yeah, they've got a little bit of a presence.
Yeah, and Brew York.
Yep.
That's it. I don't know of anybody else.
No. And then they don't do half as much as what you do. I mean, you're constant. You're on lives with people. You're commenting. You're modding for channels. You're constantly getting your name out there. Whereas the others, Brew York do the odd bit here and there, as do Glen Affric. But I don't think there's any brewery out there that have a YouTube visible presence that Lords do now. I don't think there is one, and I'm happy to be proven wrong. But I don't know if Toby's still in the chat. Toby's pretty good at that sort of stuff. But I don't think there is.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's amazing, isn't it? I mean, yeah, I know. Excuse me, I'm burping as well. I never thought of it like that, but I guess it's yeah. We just I enjoy it, and I think the other thing is I like I'm just thinking about it on a sort of another scale. I like what I really hate. I really hate how negative Twitter is and Facebook, and there's not really the negativity on Instagram, but I fucking
Well,
really hate
I mean, there are some absolute morons on YouTube. There really are. There are people that want to stir the crap between channels and stuff like that. I've got no time for any of that. And on Twitter and that, I'm not a massive fan of Twitter. I prefer Instagram because there's not so much that goes on. But I think it's finding peace within within what you do as well. You're really good at what you do. I've just seen a comment saying about I think it was Shark. The majority of lives in California don't interact with their viewers. You're like me. I'm lucky. Simon can't do it because of the amount of the comments that come his way. If you put a comment in our chat, if I can, it's going on the screen so I can address it. Yeah. It's Eddie Hitler. Look, Eddie Hitler from Bottom.
It is. When you said it today, I was like, "Oh my gosh, it does."
But
David, we're gonna do this. We did a full 6-hour brew day, and it's up. The video's actually up, but there's not a great deal to see. So we're gonna do another video on another beer. I'm gonna cut it down and get it all edited, and I'll make a nice little video for you. Yeah, sorry, go on, go for it. Keep going.
I don't know what I was saying. What was I saying? Probably rubbish.
No, it was good. It was saying just about like the negative
Yeah,
side.
it's like someone came on the chat last week. So you got Leah and Alex singing, and someone's come on and saying, "Stop singing, rubbish," and all that rubbish. You're like, come on, or stirring between people. It's just like, there's no need. I tell you what, there's a space for everybody. Not everyone's always going to get on, but there's no need to create drama where there actually isn't any. And that's, I think that's where I'm at now, where I found my little happiness, and it's great. It's really good.
Yeah, I mean, for me, I don't want to get. I lived when I was. For those that don't know in the chat, I lived a really kind of awful life up to the point of I've got to be careful because my kids are here, but it wasn't very good. And now I want it to be a positive thing, and I want everything that I put out on Lords to be positive. I don't want it to be so positive to the point where it's not real.
Yeah.
But I want it. I'll say if I'm struggling, and I want to live it in my personal life. I want to live it in church, and I want to live it on YouTube. And you're never going to get on with everybody, and I'm sure there's people in the chat. Well, absolutely, they'll come on, they'll see me and think, "Oh, I can't stand him. I'm going to go somewhere else." That's fine. I don't mind that, but at the same time, my prime objective of anything that I do. I'm quite hard in business. I'll be totally honest with you.
Yeah.
If you mess, I'm from the motor trade. The way I see business is different to here.
Yeah.
So my customers are really important to me, and I really value them. If you're another business and you're coming in, as far as I'm concerned, you're a thief until proven that you're not. I want to build relationship with you. I want to know you. I want to know what you like, and then I'll do business with you.
Yeah.
And that's not always what everybody wants to do. But it was a principle taught to me by a very rich guy. He said, everybody out there wants to steal from you. So what you've got to do is think of them like a thief, treat them fairly, build relationship and work out who they are. And then you go forwards. Now, that isn't my personal life, and my customers' different story. I want to know you. I want to know, and sometimes it's so moving when I hear your stories and the stuff that you've gone through in your life. I mean, Scott and Wonder, you guys have got. I wouldn't even want to live what's happened with poor Leah. I just can't imagine it. And what I loved about the charity live stream is the fact that we had an opportunity to do something to add to love on you guys and show that it doesn't matter who you are, where you're from, what you do. We care, we love you, and that's it. And that's what I want to spread, and that's what's really important. And I don't want the YouTube drama. Don't care, not interested.
I think I think it was you that said it. That we all say, if you need anything, I'm there, right? And we're all guilty of it. If you need anything from me, we're there. And I reached out to, I think it was 10 people, something like that originally, saying, look, we put it together in 2 weeks. This is what we're doing. Are you interested in it? And every one of them came back without fail. Yeah, we're there. I gave people time slots. Not one of them said can't make that. It was incredible. And then people adding stuff, and Dave went above and beyond with Robbie Knox. Raggy got in contact with me. I got to know. I know you've got to know, or you're about to get to know our good friend Richie from a Blind Man's Podcast, who's a lovely guy.
What a guy! I've got all the time in the world for him. He's so funny, man.
Really nice man. Really, I mean, we did his radio show live. He's done the podcast with us. He's put us up for an award. The guy's he's just the nicest man I'll never meet. He's just lovely. And what came out of last week for me was there's been a lot of negativity around, and it was the positivity. Everything, the positivity all day was fantastic, and I can't thank everybody enough. I really can't.
No, that's it. And you're probably all sick of hearing me say this, but it's a principle. You reap what you sow. If you sow good things into people's lives, if you sow positivity, if you love on people, then you'll get the same in return.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying I get it right every time, but I try my best when I'm with someone. And I haven't always done this at all. This is only something probably in the last couple of years that I've learned, that it's always nice to give or let's say you've had an interaction with someone. What have you left with them? You know, have they left thinking you're a lunatic? Have they left thinking, oh, I don't like that guy? Have they left thinking, you know what? I really like to go out for a beer with that dude. He's a legend.
I'll tell you
what you want.
One of the nicest things that came out of last weekend for me was people probably don't know that me and Craig from Kent Beer Reviews had a bit of a personal fallout over something, and it wasn't left in a particularly nice place. So I had no contact really with Craig for probably 2 months. I would say something along those lines. We're doing the live. Wanda's going through the donations, and I saw Craig's name, and I made a point of saying that we'd had this fallout, and that I was going to rectify that, and I have rectified that, and it's something that I'm really quite pleased about that, because Craig's a nice guy. Right, my love?
There's loads of love for you on here, Wanda. Loads.
Hey! No wonder Wanda's very scared now, because she stood here in a towel.
Oh, there's
that round her head, because she just came out of the shower and she thought you could all see her.
I was getting scared then.
No.
I'm just going to say good night. Good night.
No, people are saying you're a diamond. Yeah, Wanda's the real deal. Oh man, there's loads of comments on here. I'm trying to find it. Wanda's flexing in the video. Wanda is amazing, and that's a fact. There's loads of love on here. Wanda's YouTube gold. Yeah, there's loads. There's loads on here.
Oh, thank you, everybody.
Told you so. Wanda.
She'd come on, but you get the view I got, and it's quite a nice view to be fair. Oh, that's even better.
Oh, don't do that.
Oh dear, it's getting saucy on the quick pint. You all right, Lids? What are you doing? Liz is here now.
I just kind of panicked because I realised Kirsty had dancing. And I was like,
Oh yeah, yeah. So
in
my
the
daughter.
middle of Sainsbury's and
I tell you what,
rushed back.
I just want to all those homeschoolers, to all those people that have been homeschooling. I raise a
Cheers.
glass to you and say, I've been through it with you. Cheers. He's flipping over. Oh yes. Oh. Sweet baby Ray's love gravy. I'm happy that's I've missed loads of comments. Alan Scouse Alan asked earlier about what's the beer subscription. It's like any other beer subscription, but it's just from us. And we so next month you're gonna have a couple of Silver Spurs, which are our new beer, and we're gonna do a tasting session with the brewers. So it's going to get all, if you're into your technical stuff, and I'll be making an ass of myself as usual.
No change there then.
No change there. Oh yeah, tomorrow on Paul's. Oh, excuse me, I'm belching like. It's this new blooming diet Lydia's got me on. I'm not meant to be drinking beer.
Oh dear.
It's a keto diet. This is not what I'm supposed to be doing.
Oh, you'll be trouble later.
My insides are like, what the hell is going on?
And actually, can I just point out?
Oh,
I
no,
haven't
here we
put
go.
You on this diet. You're the one that said for months, we need to lose some weight. We need to put loads of weight. We need to lose some weight. And then I've just gone and done something about it. So there you go. Don't make it out that I've put you on it.
That's you in the poo.
I'm in trouble. Here he is. Here he is. He's going to be angry with us. Scott, do we let him on? Because he's like, I think he's going to rage at us. Paul's beer reviews. We were being naughty today to him.
Oh, yeah, that's not nice.
Hello, you lovely ginger love monkey.
Oh, you
Look
can't.
at him. Look at him looking all sexual. Look.
Oh, he's on his chair. He's in his chair.
In my armchair, lounging tonight.
Lounging, mate. Lounging.
It's the way to do it.
How are we both? You all right?
Yeah, all right, mate. You?
Happy days. Oh, not too bad, mate. Not too bad. Not too bad. Long day's work. Got interrupted by a couple of pillocks going on about a dodgy beer that no one could get hold of.
So I had about an hour's conversation with John earlier, and he's like, "Should we wind Paul up?" I'm like, "No, we couldn't." Yeah, go on then.
Yeah, that sounds like John. No. Yeah, actually, yeah, we better add. Yeah.
Yeah, do it quick.
I'm sorry, Paul. I'm expecting it back in return, just so you know.
Oh, sorry, not sorry. That kind of thing.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, we've got to have a bit of banter. We've got to do the banter.
Yeah.
It was just a bit of a giggle. You were so... I've never seen you that angry. Like, you were genuinely...
I wasn't angry. I was frustrated. There's a massive difference. It was the fact that I had it and they took it from me that wound me up.
Right,
I found out people were drinking it on TV, and that wound me up even more.
Yeah, I got sent because that was Phil and Hollywood. I got sent a video today by someone. And I was like, wow. So because they only brewed like 5,000 cans or something, wasn't it? And it's like just ridiculous, ridiculous.
They've said they're releasing another batch Monday. I just don't want to know. I just don't want to know now. I don't care.
I mean, it's either saying to John earlier, it's either marketing genius or a massive faux and I don't know which one it is.
I think it's a bit of both. They've done very well because they got a lot of attention out of it. But why would you go to all that trouble to promote a beer, go into a collab, and then brew hardly any of it?
Yeah,
it's just stupid.
And
do you know what I think it is? I've got a little idea from a brewery point of view why I think it might have been done that way. The problem is with some collabs is that they don't do very well, and then they end up sitting on a load of cans that they can't get rid of, and they end up being sold off in home bargains.
But I'm not being funny. I'm not being funny. A beer that's brewed for Easter with Cadbury's cream egg on it is going to sell by the absolute bucket load, whether it's any good or not, and it isn't. it's gonna sell by the absolute bucket load. It is simple.
Yeah, I massively underestimated how popular it was going to be. If I'm
Yeah,
honest.
I think everyone did, Paul.
Yeah,
Everyone did.
I mean, Goose Island aren't exactly a household name like Cadbury's Cream Egg, are they? So the promotional work must have been insane. I don't know if anyone follows Cadbury's on Instagram, if they promoted it at all, but I mean,
Well, I saw it come up on Facebook. It came up on Facebook. I think somebody else sent it. Might have been Blue Van Man sent it to me on a WhatsApp, and I was already aware of it by then. I set my alarm for 5 to 11. I thought, you know what? I'll have a look. So I went on there, clicked on it. It came up. I had it in my basket. I've got Apple Pay on my phone, so it was like the transaction was just like that.
yeah,
I was just very, very lucky.
Yeah.
But I can understand the frustration of the amount of people that, like you, had. For me, if you've got it in your basket, and I know we said about this last night, or something like that. If you've got in your basket, there should be a facility. I don't know how the internet works. Like in Ticketmaster, you've got a minute to transact that thing. All that time, that's yours until you transact it. If you don't do it in that sort of time scale, then you lose it. That's fair enough. But to have it in your basket, so you're saying, I want that, and then someone beats you to it, that's like walking around the Tesco or something with beers and someone coming and swiping them out your trolley.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was a bit wrong. I'm not happy with the way they dealt with it.
Yeah.
And then I say they promoted the hell out of it. It's been on telly and all that. I didn't realise how big this thing was going to be. And they said they're releasing another 500. So they got 1,000 cans.
500.
They sell them two at a time, don't they? So
Yeah.
500 people are going to get one. I ain't even going to try Monday morning. I just don't. I watched your review last night. You were really honest with it.
I tried. Do you know what? I could have. I'm not going to swear. I could have pooed all over it. I really could have done. I tried not to. I tried to be as fair as I could. Wanda liked it. I tried to be as fair as I really could with it, without absolutely tearing it apart. Is it great? No. Is it a decent chocolate stout? No. Is it a bog standard stout with a bit of chocolate in? Yeah. Is it worth 15 quid for the two? Because that's what it cost me with delivery. No.
Nah. Yeah. No. Your review was enough. I watched that and I thought, okay, I won't bother on Monday then. There's no point. It's be wasting my money really. So it's a shame. But like I say, I could have got hold of a can. But then, like yourself, there's not many people who did. You know, so I could review it and say, oh yeah, it's great, but then no one else can get hold of it, and it'd be a bit pointless. You know.
Well, that's it. I mean, who knows? Who knows? I mean, the good bit is, Paul, at Brew London, we can go and see him and wind him up.
I'm going to go around and slap him, Mr. Goose Island.
We're like, oh, I tell you what, here's a link for you. Beavertown have got, and I know Beavertown are they're Heineken, but they've got a countdown, which is kind of cool.
What's the
Where
can?
is it?
I did have a laugh. Some of the new Tesco beers that they're going to Tesco are like neck oil. You're like, come on now.
Drinking it for about 6 years.
Come on now. Don't be so stupid.
Caught up, have you? They caught up finally. Wow.
Oh, I can't find it now. Basically, they put a countdown of like lockdown. This is when you're allowed in the pubs. This is when you can sit in the garden. This is when you can go to the shops. This is when you can step outside into your garden and talk to your neighbours. And they put like a timer to each one. And I thought, oh, that's kind of cool. So I'm working out how to do it on our website.
Yeah, do it. I can't wait. I cannot wait.
Plagiarism.
Excuse me. Who's in, by the way? If everyone said hello, how are we all?
I'm sorry, I haven't done the comments in ages. We're going to be an absolute country mile behind.
Phil Smith has just said right at the bottom there, when are you and Paul meeting at Brew London as he's ready to get a ticket? We need confirmation, don't we, yet?
No, that's the one. That's not the one that you wanted, is it? Which one was it?
Went to Tesco Sainsbury's yesterday near me. No new bid. Phil Smith, 2 up from the bottom.
Oh, right, okay. Yeah, right, okay. So the situation with Brew London is we are definitely going to go, but we're in an interesting situation where there's a bit of flux within Lord's Brewing Company, and we're trying to work out what our business plan is. Like I said with Thomas last night, we're on our way through that journey at the moment, and I've got 3 weeks to complete from everybody agreeing on a business plan. I've done it a different way, and I maybe other business people won't agree, but I put out the business plan to every person in the company. Doesn't matter what you do, this is what we're thinking. What do you think? Give me your comments anonymously, and then we'll go through the whole lot. Once we've got that plan together, then we're having a board meeting next Friday, and then we'll decide on what we're doing. And then at that point, I have a few things that I'll have to do. If I can meet those targets, we'll release more funding, and then we can do the things that we want to do. So Brew London, we're in chats with them anyway, because we want to work with them, with their team, to grow the company further down the line, because Brew London do more than just the beer festival. So there's so much more than that. So we want to work with them on a long-term basis. So we're on with that. So yes, we're going to Brew London. No, we haven't finalised anything. We will do in the next 3 weeks, and then we'll get all paid up. And we've all got our heart set on it. And it's just the level. Do we just go and have a bar, or do we go and spend 10 grand? So we're just trying to work on what to do. So yeah, so we're definitely doing it. And like I say, anyone's welcome. Any of the YouTube guys, you're welcome. Scott, you're welcome. Paul's welcome. Simon's welcome. I don't care. Anybody can come. Just no shouting at each other. All right?
I've got a feeling that might have been aimed at me.
You are very shouty. That's all I'll say.
All right, mate.
I love you. I love you.
I'm not coming. If I can't shout at Scott, I'm not going.
Well, exactly. I was only coming to shout at Paul.
We'll all just stand there. T1000. Hey, a link for beer clock is 3 letters too long. Hey, the link for the beer clock.
No, wait.
Oh, have you put oh, right. Okay, so T1000's our brewer. So he's got the clock. On the way to road to beer, that's it.
No, wait. Hang on. Please wait.
OneWayRoadToBeer.com. Countdown.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I think that's really the one-way road. Paul, tell us what's happening tomorrow. I know there's some thingy.
I've just we try and do a very subtle theme on these Saturdays things, so anyone who comes and watches will know this by now. Tomorrow we're doing local beers, so local breweries. So if we're all going to be drinking tomorrow, I would encourage you to go to your localist or most local brewery and get some of their beers and help them out, and we can drink them together and discuss the beers that we're drinking and how close they are to you and all that. It'd be good fun.
So Captain Meek's Adventures, Paul, earlier commented before you came on, and he made a really good comment of when the pubs are open, will these sort of live streams continue?
Yeah, I don't know if I can commit to every week.
Yeah,
I'll say that much.
Yeah,
because if the boys are going out for a few beers, I'm going out for a few beers. Simple as that. But if I'm available, there's nothing planned, or I will do the live streams on Saturday as much as I can, as much as I can. But if I can go out and go socialise, then I'm going to want to do that, which I think all of us do, really.
Yeah. I know it was a comment he made. I was just interested. Obviously, you're prime time for pub time.
Yeah.
So yeah.
That's the only thing. That's the time that I would normally be going out. Saturday afternoon is normally when I go out and get lashed.
Yeah.
So yeah, if when things get back to normal, yeah, the live streams won't be happening every Saturday. I can pretty much guarantee that now.
Yeah. Unless he has kids, in which case they'll be right back there because he won't be able to leave their house.
Yeah, that's like the next thing. Yeah, so when the Sprogs turn up, yeah, I'll be stuck indoors, so you'll be stuck with me every Saturday afternoon, then whether you like it or not. Yeah.
Well, there you go. So there's a positive to everything.
Yeah.
Right, guys, I'm gonna have to go.
All right, mate.
Thanks ever so much for having me on. Appreciate your time. I'm gonna go and have a cream egg stout, I think. And I'll catch up with you guys later. See you all in the chat. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you all soon.
All right, mate.
Cheers, guys.
Hello, mate.
There you go. So there's the beer clock. What do you think of the beer clock?
Oh, beer in the park. It's really 2 days till I can have a beer in the park with one mate.
Yeah.
Well, who's going to be the lucky so-and-so? Beer in the park with one friend. Beer in the park with 5 friends. That's the one I'm looking forward to. In particular, the end of the month, being able to meet up with 5 other people. Could do that in a garden or something. That is going to be good. That'd be
a garden thing, but the problem is I've only got 37 days to sort the flipping garden.
Beer in the garden with 5 friends. Beer in the park with 5 friends. Isn't that the same thing? I thought the rule of 6 basically kicked in the end of the month. Beer everywhere with everyone, licking each other's faces, spitting in each other's mouths. No control. It'll all be good. It'll all be good. No, look, I'm not. I will be doing the live streams. I will be doing the live stream Saturday afternoon, as long as the afternoon is free. And if someone says, look, if there's a plan to meet up with pals or family, then you got to do it. You got to do it because we've already lost so much time with family and friends. We've got to make it up. We've got to make it up. Life's short, man. I want to meet all you people that come and watch these things and the people I get to talk to every Friday night and Saturday afternoon because you have made this situation that we've all been in so much easier. I'm not going to sit here and and be soppy about it, but it's true. It's true. I've started doing these Saturday afternoon things because I was bored, and a lot of the time Abby works, so I'd be sat here twiddling my thumbs, thinking, "What the hell am I doing?" I was going mad. So I started doing the live stream so I could talk to you lot and have a beer with you because I wanted someone to interact with.
Yeah.
So technically, I owe all of you guys a massive debt of gratitude. So I'm not just gonna stop doing it. Just because I can go out and see my mates again. But I will tell you now, I will be honest, it won't be happening every week because I want to go see my mates. I want to see my family and things like that. And I think we all do. I think everyone can understand that. But I want to meet up with you lot. It'd be nice for us to put faces to all the names and meet up and have a beer. I want to get up to John's. Me and Happy have been talking about getting up to John's for months, and we haven't had the opportunity to do it.
It'd be awesome.
I want to do the Lowell Pub live. I want us to have a drink together. I want us to have a beer together. And the first place I want us to do it is at Lord's, ideally. I want us to go up there, plan a weekend, and for us to all meet each other, have a massive hug, have a massive lash up, and just have one of the best Saturday piss ups anyone's ever had. That is my that's my ambition. That's the next big thing. And we're going to document the hell out of it. You're all going to get famous, and I think it's going to be amazing.
I'm well up for that. I think it'll be just hilarious. We'll live stream it. We even talked about, I said this earlier, didn't I? I said, if maybe we continue it and we get some bars and stuff as we go, we do live streams, but do them in the pubs and stream them and actually stream them within the pub as well.
Mm. I'm just reading some of the comments coming in, man. It's lovely.
Phil says he reckons someone's deleted his messages.
What have you said now, Phil?
I do look forward to when you guys visit Cali. Well, it's very nice of you to put us in that 5-star hotel, Shark. Really,
Yeah, we're
and
looking.
let us borrow that Chevy Camaro that you've got. Me and Paul promised not to do burnouts.
Yeah, we're
Um,
me and John are we're doing beery adventures. We're gonna go out on location and drink beer and make absolute idiots of ourselves. And the more of you we can get involved in that, the better. You know, so if we find ourselves in your neck of the woods, come see us. Come out and have a drink with us because I think that'd be terrific. That'd be really, really good. We
it's
want.
going to be great. I don't know if any of you guys watch Yes Theory. It's like Yes Theory, but involving alcohol.
Oh. So you have to say yes to everything. Is it that
Um,
thing?
Yes Theory is quite interesting. So what they say is seek discomfort. So you seek doing what's not the norm,
Right.
and the outcome is rewarding. And yeah, it's really good. It's good fun.
Jack Howard's just written, you guys have to come to the Suffolk coast. It's funny you
Yeah.
should mention that. I've been invited up there by the guys at Nethergate Brewery in Suffolk. I've been invited there. That's kind of happened this week. So I have reasons to go to Suffolk. So when I go, do you know Nethergate Brewery, Jack? You familiar with them? They do a beer called Old Growler, which has won a ton of awards apparently. And I reviewed it over Christmas and loved it. And they've reached out. They got in touch with me, and I'll discuss more of that at another point. So yeah, but I'm planning to get to Suffolk, drink some beers, and get Larry.
It's going to be wild, isn't it?
Hmm.
I just want to have fun. I
We're
just want to.
just getting started, guys. We're just getting started. Like I say, I will do lives, but it might be there might be a bit more sporadic. I will do things so I can talk to you guys, but I say it might just be a bit more sporadic. And I'll let you know well in advance when I'm doing the Saturday ones.
Yeah. Yeah, they will be. They're probably going to be either for us more pre-planned, so they're in line with a project that we're doing, or yeah, they'll be off the cuff. Like today, we did one on Instagram. We did you see it, Paul? You're probably working. We tried Ban One straight out the tank, and we tried Silver Spur straight out the tank.
Oh, what was that like?
Oh, good. I tell you
Yeah.
what, that Ban One is wow.
Is it an APA, American Pale Ale one? So how much longer does that need, do you reckon?
Well, T1000 is Trigger Mike. So
Mike, hello, mate. I just see the Terminator. I'm just a little bit scared.
no, that's Trigger Mike. So Mike, sorry, I'm eating seaweed. Can you believe that?
You a fish?
I am. I love it. I love seaweed. It makes me fart like inhuman farts, but it's amazing.
I had beans on toast yesterday, and I haven't stopped guffing since. Not good. Not good,
The
man.
Lord Brewing Lowell pub would be the best thing ever. Yeah, man. We're gonna do something. There's so much in the pipeline, and there's so many different ways things could happen.
Oh, Graham.
Hello, Graham. How are you doing? It could go. Yeah, we could do all sorts of stuff.
I wonder if Graham looks like that. Graham's another one who's always there. He always comments. He's one of those names I always recognise. If someone walks in, he looks like an animated Viking. At least we'll know what he looks like.
It's true. Yeah. It's going to be so strange putting faces to names.
Yeah. Yeah.
I too miss the smell of stale beer and urine.
Can't beat it, though, can you? You can't beat it.
Yeah, the funny bit is when they stopped smoking in the pubs, especially the real ale pubs, craft pubs, it was replaced with eggy fart. I thought the smell. Yeah, it's like.
How was the Silver Spur? That's going in cans, isn't it?
It is, yeah. Now Silver Spur is right. So we tried Ban One. Ban One is like It's almost as it is at the moment. It could be a Nipah. It's that rich and full bodied, and there's loads going on in there. And on the opposite side, Silver Spur is just so light. I mean, it's unbelievably light, really hoppy, completely different ends of the scale.
Still floral.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
like
That's what that's what made it stand out for me. It wasn't tropical, it was floral.
oh
that's
yeah,
what-
it's not tropical.
That's what made me remember it. And I thought this is actually, because it was different, that's what made it refreshing. And people put a pale ale in front of you now, you kind of know there's going to be, well, not know, but you can almost assume there's going to be a little bit of a New England influence in there. It just feels like every single pale ale I have lately, they're either trying to be a New England IPA toned down or a West Coast IPA toned down. What I loved about Silver Spur, it was a pale ale within itself. It was floral. It was a lovely light body. It was massively drinkable. And that's the first beer I ever had from you guys. And I was just like, wow, okay. So they got in touch. They given me a load of beer, which is incredible in itself, and the beer is actually good. So I was like, okay, I'm on board. You know, so that was that. You know,
Yeah, he's a great beer. I do wonder how it'll transfer to can.
yes,
Because they are different. So I don't know. I don't know what it's going to be like. But,
Drunken Taylor's different. Drunken Taylor's different from can to bottle. Definitely.
It's the same brew.
Yeah,
It's just, when you filter it, it just comes out different.
yeah,
I would love to go to Ireland for a few beers with Thomas.
yeah, man. Definitely. That's on my list, man. I need to get to Ireland. I need to get to
that'd be awesome.
and to the Guinness. The Guinness experience is meant to be awesome.
Yeah, we were in Dublin and we were going to do it, and then we saw the queue, and then we weren't going to do it. Yeah, you would come and hang out with us, Simo. Simo says no mates.
If Simo's not there for the first lash up at Lords, I'd be a little bit offended. To be honest.
He's not even that far away.
What the heck is he?
He's only over this hill. So this
He's
hill
over there.
here.
He's over there.
It's just over that way.
Right where?
Bradford.
That's not Bradford. Bradford's that way.
No, it's not.
It is. No, it isn't. Bradford is there. Lancashire is that way.
I've been to Bradford once.
My wife is the worst. No, M62's there.
No, it's not.
It is. She's got the worst sense of direction. Whenever you go somewhere, I'll say to her, "Where do we go?" No, it's not. Manchester Road is there. She'll say, "Which direction do you want to go in?" So was it left or right? And Lydia will say left, and I've learned to then turn right because she's exactly right, but the opposite every time. Lockdown. Lockdown for there ain't gonna be no lockdown.
Oh, please no more. Please no more.
We've got some Americans in the house.
Red Table. Our buddies up in Ohio. Is it Ohio? If I got that right.
Yeah, Ohio, baby.
Hello. How we doing, buddy?
So we've got California, Ohio. We've got the Somerset down there where
Chris and Somerset, right there.
it's really cross when I say he talks like that. He doesn't talk like that at all.
He should talk like that. He should talk like that. It's annoying that he doesn't talk like that. Chris, sort your accent out. Is that the Nethergate, Sudbury? Happily taxis. You're not taxiing us about, Jake. You're getting battered with us, mate. You're not pulling out.
Thoughts on the Pinter? Don't know. I've got a brewery. Would never use a Pinter.
Yeah, I don't know. Scott's got one and Barry's got one. More to beer, no idea. They both got one. I really want to brew my own beer, but from the looks of things, I'm not sure that is the way to go about it. That thing.
I just think it's a gimmick. I mean, I like it. Right. I think in some respects it's a great idea because it gets people into brewing that maybe don't want to have buckets and crap all in their house.
Yeah.
But it defeats the object of what it does because you've got to buy the pouches from them, buy their stuff to do it, and I don't know, I just don't see the point. But I could imagine it works really well for some people, so I don't know. Maybe it's a good start point, but it's really expensive. You go Wilco's and get a kit in there for less than 100 quid.
Well, Tesco was selling them over Christmas. They were selling the what's the name of that brewery? The one who do the I can't remember now. There was a specific brewery that was selling their brewing kits in Tesco over Christmas,
Oh, wow.
and they were about 25 quid, something like that. And I sort of double looked at them. It was like a big bucket with all the gear in, you know. So yeah. What's the name of the brewery? It's escaped me. The one who do the Wherry Ale, WHERRY. Wherry. Who does that? Is it Wood something? Woodford? I can't remember their name.
Yeah, I don't know.
They were
Hello,
selling
Trent. How you doing? We've got loads of people in. 37 people in the house. Beers and booze.
There's a
How we
bird.
doing? Yeah, we've got to do it. We've got to do it. We've got to have a meeting.
Yeah,
Gonna do it.
I think that would be the celebration of all celebrations. Because, like I say, the community that's been built up over the last year or so off of YouTube has been incredible. Woodford's, Neil's just said it. It's been incredible. So to actually see you all in the flesh, I think that would be a reward. I think that would be reward for everyone. I think it'd be brilliant because I don't want this to end, you know. But I just know I won't be able to guarantee a live every Saturday. As John, business is going to get busier, isn't it? So you're not going to be able to guarantee as much YouTube stuff, I would imagine.
Well, what I'm trying to do in the business plan is I want us as a brewery to be media driven. So we're not. It's everybody does it, and there might be a reason. So this could be our absolute undoing or our total success. So what I want is us to have a media base that drives the brewery, not the brewery driving the media. So all I want to do is up the media until everyone's like, flipping Lord's Brewing Co. I'm sick of seeing them.
Yeah, plastered about all over the place. No, I'm still gonna grow this channel. I'm still gonna do bits. You know, I'm still gonna be lively. But I say it's just gonna be a bit more sporadic. I think with the lives, I might do the odd one in the week. There might be some more Sunday stuff. You know, but like I say, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens.
That's it, man. I mean, we just got to keep going and
Got to be flexible. You got to be flexible.
Yeah. Things will change, but we'll just have fun doing it.
Yeah, like I say, I want everyone wearing Paul's Beer Review t-shirts. I want photos in that. I want to see that all around the world. That silly little logo in the top right of the screen. I want everyone having that on t-shirts soon. That's going to be the nuts. That's
going to be awesome.
We're going to take over. We're going to take over the world eventually.
I think we need to do like an anniversary, like end of lockdown t-shirt that has Lord's Brewing Co. and then all of us YouTubers logos. Everybody that's
like a festival t-shirt. We get all the band names on the back, but instead you have all like the beer tuber names on the back.
and you have everybody's logo.
Yeah.
Lockdown. I'm a lockdown survivors 2020 to 2021.
Yeah.
And then all our everybody's logos on the back of the shirt. That'd be epic.
That would be awesome. That would be awesome. That's a great idea.
Square Table says there was a question about Black IPA. Yes, we thought about it, but that was as far as the thought got. You do collabs. You should come on my show on St. Patrick's Day for a bit. People would love a beer review show that is coming right from Ireland. I think he's talking to
Thomas.
Thomas, yeah. Why not, Thomas? Do it. Get it done.
Excuse me.
Lids. Sobieski says, you tell him, Lids. Am I that far on the comments? Oh, flipping heck. I'm 100 miles away already.
20 minutes behind again.
I'm 20. I'm 6:08. No, I'm about 6 minutes behind. Oh yeah, he's saying about I did his. So I like to do logos and things as a bit of fun. So I did beer dogs. I've done pools. I've done real ale craft beers. I've done Scotland Wonders. It's a bit of fun. I enjoy it. I like to give my friends something that they're gonna enjoy. And me and Paul have kind of teamed up. We're a bit of a team, aren't we now?
I think so. We can't get.
We're a force to be reckoned with.
He's my brother from another mother, and all that stuff.
Yeah, man. So we want to do beery. We really want to do beery adventures.
We're doing beery adventures. They are going to be incredible. So you got to look out for them. They are coming. Paul and John's beery adventures. It's going to be insane. Honestly, it's going to be a lot of fun. They are going to be a lot of fun.
And that one that you sent me today, was it today or yesterday morning? Oh, goodness me.
Yeah, do you see the state of them?
Oh, wow. I was like, get me some of that.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
You have to do some kind of live when you all hang out at Lord's. Well, that's what I want to do. I want to say, as soon as I'm allowed, I think the first thing I want to do, that's kind of like what Brew York did, is I want to get everybody. Who's that? James Thompson? Who's that?
Josh.
Oh, is that? All right. Okay, sorry. Just watching the kids playing on Minecraft, and this person's randomly said, "Can I play?"
Well, no, that was in February.
Oh, is that in February? All right, some old message. Yeah, so basically, yeah.
That online game, people just get in touch, don't they?
It's weird.
It is a bit odd. Especially when kids are playing Minecraft and things like that, and Fortnite and that. It's a bit, yeah.
I always check it.
So we had something like that when I was that age. We didn't have online gaming when I was young. We didn't have to worry about stuff like that. You know, now it's all gone a bit mad, isn't it?
I always love to send him a voice message. And I always say, I'm sorry, mate, who are you? And why are you trying to contact my kids?
Yeah.
And then they'll answer, I'm his mate from school, or it's like or you get no answer or whatever. So there you go. Yeah, no, the idea was, so how Brew York did it, it was like ticketed, and then we were all social distance, we all had food, and then they filmed and did the live at the front, and then you know, we had a few beers, and yeah, it's really nice. So I'd like to do something like that. So, you know, get Paul up. I mean, we could do it. There's loads of different ways. We could have it with more than one of us. One of the channels on. We could do with all of the channels on. You know, there's so many different ways. So
if we did a live stream, but we all met up, no one would watch it, would they? Because they'd all be there.
It's true, but I don't mind that. It'd be great, wouldn't it?
It would be good. It would be good. I just want to get everyone together and just have a beer together and just hear everyone's story and have a chat. It'd just be awesome. It would be awesome. You know?
The interesting thing is, right, Paul, so we do our lives and we have quite a few Americans and Australians on.
Oh, yeah.
Now, the thing is, they're not in lockdown. We are. So is that a reflection on what might happen here, where it continues?
I don't know. It's all very much pie in the sky. We just don't know. I mean, no one would have expected when we went into lockdown for the first time a year ago that we'd still be in it now, right? I don't think any of us expected that. I thought this would be done in a few weeks. Yeah, so everything's. I think we're all very much learning as we go, aren't we? We're sort of learning on the job. So yeah, I think we eventually get out of it. I just feel like we've got a lot to make up for.
Yeah, we have.
And yeah, like I say, all these people. Like I say, you've all genuinely, it's not just nonsense. You've all genuinely had a positive effect on me, on my life and my, my mental state and everything. So as far as I'm concerned, I owe you all a beer. So getting to meet you and have a beer with you would be incredible. That would be the reward at the end of all this. So
Yeah, barrel off us, aren't you?
I'm intent.
Yeah, Paul's beer reviews buys a barrel at Lord's Brewing Co.
It's got to be done. It's got to be done.
Hello, Neil Long.
Just
Chris
got
Martin, how we doing? Got loads in the house.
Awesome.
So the precursor to the Stone Crow. Sorry. STD means something very different here. Square table degenerate.
Who knows, man? Yeah, nobody wants an STD over it. Was it STI in the States?
Yeah, I think they call it an STI, but it's an STD. I was looking at hotels near Lords. There does not seem to be any right nearby. Well, Phil, where we are, we're in the blooming middle of nowhere, but a friend of ours owns a bunkhouse, so that could be another option. I would look up what's it called?
What golf house for the closest?
Well, it's gone bust, isn't it?
Has it?
Yeah. Pennine Manor.
Be expensive, probably.
Yeah, there's the old golf house. That's not far. I mean, that's one hell of a walk, isn't it? You'd have to get a taxi, or anything in Golka. Any kind of what do they call that app that I use?
Pornhub.
No, that is not the one.
Another one.
Airbnb. Look up Airbnb.
That one.
Yeah. Porn.
I was going to be on this guess.
So glad Paul has done live stuff on as on off the channels as not a beer snob.
I have no time for beer snobs.
I am a beer snob.
I have no time for them. People who slag off a beer just because they think it's clever to do so, they can go take a running jump.
I think, how do you define a beer snob specifically? I mean, for me,
right, I'm drinking that. Yeah, people on Facebook will throw themselves out of the window if I tell them I'm drinking San Miguel because it's a mass-produced lager, right? That, despite the fact it's really good, because it's a name they've heard of and you can get it all over the place, that makes them a beer snob. That makes them a douche, So, yeah, I've got no time for them.
I know it's an interesting one. Yeah, I mean, I've got to admit, when I go to a pub, I don't want a mass-produced beer.
I do. If the pubs look after it, the lines are clean, and it's a good quality lager, that's what I want. Because most of the pubs I drink in don't have craft beer in them. Most of the pubs have the mass-produced stuff. As long as they look after it, I'll drink it. If it's bad, I'll tell them it's bad, and I'll give it back to them. I'll get a pint of something else. But
a weird thing I had before lockdown was in Leeds. I won't say which bar it was, but I had a beer, and it was kegged, and it was skunked. And for the life of me, I can't work out how it got skunked because it never sees any light.
Yeah, how did that happen?
I don't know. Honestly, don't know. Really strange.
I'll go get a top up. Ugh. 1 second.
Yeah, me too. I need a wee as well. Lords Brinko, we are doing something just like that in June here in the States. Awesome, man. That sounds good. I'd definitely own those t-shirts. It would be fun, wouldn't it? Yeah. What I'm thinking of doing, so we're low on t-shirts and hoodies. We're going to be doing at some point a reorder. And then we're going to do Paul's merch at the same time, and then you'll be able to buy Paul's merch through our website because we've already got it all set up. So I'll put a Paul's beer review page on.
It's very exciting.
Yeah, and it'll just be everything that's Paul's beer reviews, anything he wants to buy and stick on the website. All he has to do is ship it to us, and then we'll do all the postage and everything else. So that's the plan.
Yep. Very exciting. T-shirt with the logo. I'm thinking a cap with the logo, but it's got to be trucker cap. I'm not cool like you, John. I can't do the flat thing. I can't do that.
I look all right with snapback, even when I've got no beard.
That's what I call snapback. Abby loves a snapback. I just can't pull it off. I can't pull it off. I look like an idiot with a snapback on. It's got to be a curved peak trucker cap. That's all I can do.
You look good in a trucker cap. You look good. Beard dogs, but if we did that, most people's logos would have been designed by John.
It's true, man. He has taken over the YouTube game.
I've noticed people using the same fonts as me on thumbnails and stuff.
So you're inspiring a whole new generation of YouTuber now.
But these guys have been there before me, way before me. I just like it to look nice.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's it. I forgot that. Phil Smith says you got to put that's not the one on the back. I love the fact he's remembered that. If I don't like something, I'm like, that's not the one, mate. That's not the one. I love the fact that he's remembered that. That's incredible.
Oh, Neil Long, what a guy. I like Neil Long. What I'll do.
Nice guy. Nice guy.
We've got so many good people on here. It's just like crazy. You guys need to come down to Somerset and we'll do a Norse video. I'm sorry, Chris. I can't help it.
We're in the woods and make a bloody offering. What are we offering? Offering something to the Norse gods.
Norse gods?
You know what? That kind of sounds that sounds weird, but at the same time, I'm kind of up for it. You know what I really want to do? I want to go to Stonehenge and get battered at Stonehenge.
Can't even get near it now.
You're not allowed to get near it. Oh, they've got like tape around it now. You can only kind of walk up to it, but you can't get amongst it. I want to go down there late, like when security have done one, and just like climb over that lethal red rope and drink in amongst the big stones and see what happens.
We are taking like 10 channels and we're all going to meet up at this one guy's house in Indiana and we're going to have a big party and stream everyone's channel. Or what will happen is you'll all go to his house and it'll all be a bit awkward because you've suddenly met each other and then you'll all be sat on chairs in a circle and be like really quiet and slightly awkward.
That's the thing. You got to start small and build your way up. Because if you make a massive plan first, that's what happens. It'll be awkward. Everyone's like, right, we're here. We've done all the organising. Now what? You've got to start small. Build the love. Get it bigger.
Oh, my word. I'll tell you one thing. I'll save a fortune on stuff for the fire.
That's it. Hopefully the weather will warm up a little bit. It's got cold again this week, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, isn't it just?
4 degrees today.
Yeah, 4 degrees here. It was
4.
6 in February, though.
I think it's been 6 maximum down here today. I don't know what we're doing now. Yeah, this is 4 degrees. Oh, Drake says, I'd buy your merch. Appreciate that, man. I'm very excited about it. We've been talking about this since before Christmas now, me and John. We kind of put this plan together.
I'm just going for a wee.
Go for a wee, Sam. If you've got a Lord's t-shirt or a Lord's hoodie, any of you, you'll know it's actually quite a good quality shirt. It's a good quality hoodie. I wanted that. I wanted that on mine. I didn't just want to go to. I didn't just want like Fruit of the Loom making my t-shirts. Do you know what I mean? I wanted a good quality t-shirt because I fully intend on wearing it. I'll probably wear it for work. So yeah, I'm really excited about getting them out. Some Paul's Beer Review merch. So stay tuned. They'll be coming soon. And if you're interested, that'd be incredible. That would be incredible. So Chris says, I follow ancient Norse beliefs and make regular offerings. It's not creepy at all. What do you do, Chris, man? You got to elaborate now. You can't just leave us with that information. You got to elaborate. Paul, Sunset, that's not the one. That's not the one. Sunset Cacao, that's not the one. Put it on the back of the shirt. Leprechaun TV says it will never be awkward silence with Joey and myself there. We are entertainers. Awesome. You're coming. Leprechaun TV are coming 100%. I'll bring the herb. Oh, mate, yeah. A little bit of the herb. Do like a bit of the herb every now and then. Hello. Tyrannosaurus says the longer the stream goes on, the more crack John is showing. His genes getting a bit lower. Phil Smith, Paul, when we eventually meet, the first thing I will say is that's not the one. Just remember that. And we'll say hello. It's not the one, mate. It's not the one. Debble's in. Hello, mate. He is in. Christopher Beer Dog says, love my Lord's hoodie. Wear it all the time. It's a good hoodie, isn't it? It's a good quality bit of merch, that. That's what you want. Good quality merch. Simo says, Gildan make good quality shirts. Gildan, yeah. Sure, I've had some from them before. Sobieski says, I like my shirt to say, it tastes of washing up liquid on the back. I'll tell you what, mate, we're putting custom orders. So it tastes like washing up liquid. I'm never going to live that down. Dear. Goldrake's having a Weihenstephaner at the moment. Good choice, man. Good choice. I am currently drinking. I got some beer from Goose Island. Not the one I went on there to get, but I ended up with their lager because I'd never had it before. I got this in Morrison's.
I've deployed the stretchy pants.
Stretchy pants. People were saying that your jeans were coming down. I was getting more of your crack as the stream went on, John.
Oh well, you know, I do like to be a bit saucy on me.
Showing a bit of flesh there.
Yeah, where we got to in the comments, old boy?
Got down to Gold Drake. He's telling us that he's currently enjoying a Weihenstephaner. What are you thinking of it, Gold Drake? Do you drink a lot of Weizens? That's a particularly good one. My knee just cracked. That's a particularly good one, that.
We got some more Americans in the house. We've got Leprechaun TV in.
Nice. I'm going to go for a quick wee-wee. Right back.
Oh, goodness me. This house is 3 stories. So just run upstairs, had a wee, wash my hands, run down the stairs, and then run down the stairs again to go and get a beer, and then come back up again. It's like a full sprint. That's why I'm fat, but, you know, it's just life. Right, okay. So, Sobieski. Also, bubbles need to come out of Paul's logo. Bubbles? Oh, for the for the washing up liquid. Right, it does. You can all tell Mickey's big mouth over there. Mickey, can you all get Mickey's big mouth? No, I don't know what Mickey's big mouth is. Paul might, but I don't know what it is. There's a lot of, when I went to America, I went to New York, their beers, their lagers and stuff were really malty and dark. And I was surprised how different it was to what I thought. My preconception of American beer was it would all be very light and thin. It wasn't at all. Yeah, quite interesting. Adrian Willie, how we doing? Cheers. Lol. Will the lovely Abby be joining us on the LOL tomorrow, or is she still shifting the Paulie around?
Ooh. See
that, Paul? Comment about the Abster.
Abby will be joining us tomorrow. Actually, she's on till 11:30 tonight, and then she's off for the next 9 days. After that, she's got some leave, so she's off for 9 days from tomorrow. So she will be joining us. In fact, the theme for tomorrow's Low Live was pretty much her idea.
Look at that! Got a metal sign, Paul.
That's pretty cool. What's that? Hop factors and merchants.
Yeah, it's Charles Farham. It's Toronto, Canada.
Oh wow, that's
So
pretty
we
cool.
buy a lot of hops off these guys.
I like that. You got to put that.
Yeah.
That's actually a really nice picture.
I don't really know what to do with it. I thought I might put it on top of my Welsh dresser and save it for the pub shed when it's finished.
Oh yeah, there. That's what I'm. That's what I'm like. I'm trying to keep sort of starting to collect beer memorabilia now for the eventual beer background when I change rooms.
Yeah, man, it's gonna be awesome. We get like, honestly, mate. Come to the brewery, I get so much, all sorts of random things. This T-shirt, this was Kegstar. Christian is the guy that owns it. Great guy. Every time I go, I completely get annihilated on his free beer, and then still everything like key rings, T-shirts, hats. I've got all sorts. Just loads of merch, and I wear it, and I Kegstar. They're a good company. Ferry Cocoa, get yours now. Phil, stop it. Otherwise, there's a whole pallet coming to your house.
Oh dear.
Saying that, he's selling really, really well. Sell loads of it. Loads and loads of it. And there's hardly any Drunken Tailor left now. Nearly all gone.
It's a good pilsner.
So, yeah, there's some in the tank. So that's on its way. Blue Van Man has quit his job to do YouTube full time. It doesn't surprise me.
He's got about 4 million subscribers.
Yeah, he's doing really well with it, isn't he? Plumber John. What's that all about?
Oh dear.
Because I use washing up liquid to check my pipes. Depends on what you want for the coming time. If I need to think about something, I make an offering to Odin. If I am planning on an occasion, I make an offering of wine or beer to the braggy. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I asked him to elaborate when he says he makes offerings. I was just like, what do? Do you like just find a local child and
sacrifices the neighbour's cat
next to a bonfire?
Yeah. The funny bit is, as a Christian, like I would never do that. I wouldn't offer to any other gods. Just wouldn't do it. But we do have offerings, and we fast. What else do we do? We pray, we worship. So yeah, it's not actually. There's nothing that particularly odd in what he does to what I do. In fact, I probably do weirder stuff than he does.
I've given up crisps for Lent. That's a religious thing. I've kind of made a crisp sacrifice to the god of Cadbury's Easter bunnies and Easter eggs. Yeah, so I'm a little bit gutted about that. I'm not allowed crisps until Easter Sunday. I'm fuming, struggling with it. That's why I'm so grumpy lately, because I haven't had crisps in like 2.5 weeks.
Mate, I've seen a significant change in your grumpiness.
Just really want a bag of Walkers.
Mate, all I want is a takeaway.
You know,
because of this flipping keto.
yeah.
And the only thing I can have a takeaway with just meat, apparently.
Oof. Blimey.
Has anyone ever had Bishop's Tipple? No.
Bishop's Tipple.
It makes me think of those 500ml beers that you get in the supermarket. Yeah.
Bishop's Tipple. I'm sure I've had Bishop's Tipple. Don't Shepherd Neame brew that? Bishop's Tipple. I'm sure that's a Shepherd's Neame brew.
It might be. Old Drake, evening, mate.
Yeah, I've definitely had Bishop's Tipple.
Have you? Mickey's is a brand of beer. They have little bottles they sell. No, we don't. We have Mackey's Stout, but that's it's Mackeson Stout.
Mackeson's, yeah. That's what my granddad.
Man, like a Mackey's Stout. John, I've got the Malamute, very tasty. When are the new beers coming out? So always a red. On your next beer pack, you should have the Silver Spur. Band one's going to be a little later because we couldn't get a slot. basically.
So excited about drinking Silver Spur again. It's been too long.
It looks in this last batch that I tried today. It looks even lighter, man.
Yeah.
It's lighter. It's probably it's definitely lighter than this.
Blimey. But it is a pale ale, to be fair.
It's meant to be an ultra pale.
What are you drinking? You're on the Drunken Tailor?
I'm drinking mass-produced nonsense. I'm actually on the old Crombacker, to be honest.
Nice. So I'm drinking. I'm drinking that. I'm drinking the Goose Island.
What? After you've been so angry with them?
Do you know what? I didn't even tell you what happened, did I? Because whilst I was on the Goose Island website waiting to hit select for the Cadbury's Cream Egg beer, I put a pack of them in my basket as well because I'd never had it before. Right? They took them as well. They sold out too at the same time because everyone else had done the same thing. Because on the website they had the cream egg stout, and directly below it was a pack of 4 of these. So I think a lot of people were thinking, "Oh, I've not had their Goose Island lager," because when you go out, the Goose Island beer you tend to find is the IPA, right, the green one.
Yeah.
I'd never had this before, so I was going to order a packet of the lagers and the Cadbury's Cream Egg ones. They took them out as well. They sold out as well at the same time. Found these in Morrison's today, the same price. Didn't have to pay any bloody postage. So it was a win-win.
Oh, there you go.
And
It's a lot, isn't it?
it's not bad actually. Quite a dark lager, plenty of carbonation. It's all right. Not bad. For an AB InBev mass-produced.
Yeah.
Not as good as San Miguel, but it's all right.
I like Goose Island's story. Goose Island's story was he had a Fuller's ESB and he was like, "This is the flipping shizzle, chamon."
Chum?
Went back to America and made it.
Yeah.
Is Goose Island out at NYC?
Chicago.
Oh, is it Chicago? So I knew it was one of them.
With Chicago.
So Square Table saying New York is not a good beer town. However, I went to Jamesport Brewery, and Jamesport Brewery, their brewers, I think she's only like in her 20s, and she done an ESB on keg. Now an ESB doesn't lend itself to a keg, does it? It's a cask beer. An ESB is a cask beer. And I thought, this is going to be interesting. So I had it. Flipping nailed it. Lower carbonation. Wasn't like you didn't notice the fizziness. It was right up there with some of the best ESBs I've ever had. Really good. Whole place stank of weed because they were growing stuff for the what's that CBD. Mickey's is a fine malt liquor.
Ooh.
We definitely need to go to America, Paul, and have a blast.
Oh God, yeah. I told you the story how I've meant to go there 3 times, and 3 times it's been cancelled.
I had it honestly, mate. Before I went to New York, I think I'd had 4 opportunities to go to America. In fact, I nearly emigrated to Australia at one point.
Oh wow!
Yeah, and didn't do it. That was my first wife, and she stopped me, but I should have done it.
I was booked to go to Vegas. We had a week in Vegas booked, me and the boys. We were staying at the Luxor Hotel. We know the pyramid with a great beam of light that comes out the top of it.
Oh yeah.
We were staying there. We were supposed to fly out on the Monday morning, and then the previous Thursday, that Icelandic volcano erupted.
Oh no!
Remember that? That? So literally everything got cancelled. Luckily, we got all the money back. So that was the first one. So trip to Vegas was all booked, planned, got cancelled because of a once in a lifetime freakish volcanic eruption that has only ever happened once, has shut down all of British aerospace. Will probably never happen again. Second time, I was going to see my brother who was living in Boston at the time. He then got recalled by the company he was working for and asked to come and run a store in the UK. So I had to cancel my flight to go to Boston to see him because he was coming back to England. Yeah. And then third time was last year. Me and Abby were going to Boston, Nashville, and Los Angeles for the honeymoon. And we had to obviously put that away as well because of everything that's happened. So 3 times we've had solid plans to get to the States. 3 times they've had to be chucked in the bin, basically. So
I get it. I've had a similar thing. I was meant to go to Texas, to El Paso, and I found out that Lydia was pregnant and we couldn't fly. So that was.
For God's sake, Liz! For God's sake!
I know. She's gone downstairs. She's cooking, and Lydia Casey's dancing. So Square Table Degenerate says, "Laugh out loud. The drive-through clerk is looking at me weird with the show streaming through the speakers in the car." Now, all I'm going to say is, we went to a place called Sonic Burgers, and they couldn't understand a chuffing word we were saying.
It's like English. Do you speak it?
I was like, "Hi, my name's John," and they're like, "You what?" And I was like, "John," and they were like, "I'm sorry, I don't understand what you're saying." And I was like, and we got a video. It's blooming hilarious. It didn't matter what we said; they didn't understand a flipping word. So we said, "Well, just charge us for something and send it out." And then they come out roller skates in Sonic. It was great fun. It's just the whole experience is hilarious.
They're straight up ignorant. Straight up ignorant.
So Square Table, I need to know: are we coming through some Chevy speakers, some Chrysler speakers, Mopar or no car, or are you running some Ford thing, or is it an import? What you're driving? I'll be more impressed with the American stuff than imports. I'm so sick of European cars.
Yeah.
Nice sign. It is a nice sign, and it was free. Well, it's not free because I spent thousands with them, but it's
a particularly nice sign. Do you know what I'm getting? I want one of them neon light beer signs in my place when I got my beer shed sorted out. I've always wanted one. And people are going to laugh, but the one I want is a Budweiser one. The Budweiser neon light that you get in the windows of bars is iconic. I don't care what anyone says. It's like the most iconic neon beer sign in the world. I am having one. I don't even like Budweiser, but I just want their neon sign in my bar. It's happening.
What's up, Mikey? You're looking really angry. Kobe?
Fight.
Why are you not letting Mikey have a go? Kobe, let Micah have a go. Kobe? Let Micah have a go. Honestly, Paul. So, literally, Micah had said to Kobe, "Can I have a go?" And he said, "Yes," in 5 hours. And I said to Kobe, "That's not good." And he went, "Well, he didn't say please."
Oh.
I didn't say please. I said, "Please, can I have a go?" And he said, in 5 hours.
Yeah. You need to come off that soon, Cobes. You could do with having a break anyway.
It's pretty fun.
Honestly.
Play tomorrow.
They're just terrors. Salt's crash. Oh, Salt up in Salt's up not that far from me. I went to their brewery a while ago. They're nice lads, actually. So Salt, for those that don't know, Salt isn't a new thing, really. Well, it is and it isn't. So Ossett Brewery is massive up here. And they bought things like the Rat and Ratchet pub. They bought Marsden, the River Ed Tap, which was a microbrewery as well. Rat and Ratchet was a microbrewery pub. So was River Ed Tap. And they buy iconic pubs basically. And there's a lot of money from the city that comes in, and they do a really good job. They do a great job, and they don't wreck. They never wreck the pubs. They're always really good, and they improve them. They have a really good model. And then what they did was, the problem was they were very traditional in their beers, and so what they decided to do was create a sub brand, which is Salt. And Salt they based in near Bingley it is. So it's in the old salt mill that's out there, and it's really cool. It's a very cool setup. We went up there, me and Michael, had a look, had a few beers. We had a meeting there, and then they invited us and showed us around the brewery. So it's pretty cool.
Pretty awesome, isn't it? That's pretty awesome. Crash, is that the American Pale Ale? Is that the American Pale Ale from Salt? Is that the blue can? I think it is. If they're doing that for a box of them for less than £4, that's pretty good. Paul, 4 pints of Red Cat Mosaic delivered from Andover, tap poured from barrel in a container, brewed in Winchester, 15 miles away for tomorrow. Top man. Yeah, tomorrow, 3 o'clock, 3 in the afternoon. If you want to come and have a few beers with me and John tomorrow, we're going to be drinking beers from local breweries. That is the theme. Help out your local breweries. Let's all drink beer from local breweries, chat about it.
Yeah.
Have a laugh and do your bit. Do your bit, because they need our help. They really, really do, especially right now. I know things are looking like they're getting better, but I mean, John will tell you, their bread and butter was selling beer to pubs, So we need to help out our local breweries. We can't stop now. We've got to keep going.
And they could really do with a lot of like love now. Not the big boys. I'm talking like your local little ones. Because we're doing okay. We're not doing amazing. I'm still losing money, but just not losing as much. Man, we got down to 1% of turnover. 1%. Just unbelievable.
That's scary. Scary.
I mean, we have lost money like you've never seen. But hey, Leprechaun TV said passports. I've barely seen America.
Apparently, I've heard that though. Apparently, there's a large percentage of Americans that don't actually own a passport.
But why do you need to leave America?
I get it.
I mean,
America's huge. You get all
the snowy caps, mountains. You've got Glamis sand dunes where you can hoon around in like dune buggies. You've got, you can fight with old dinosaurs in Florida. You've got it all, haven't you? There's no there's no limit.
I totally get it. I totally get that. To be honest, if I was American, I probably wouldn't have a passport either, because I'd be thinking the same thing. I'd be driving around with my Mustang in a massive house that I paid nothing for, and just going all over the place. I'd be happy as Larry, wherever he is.
Yeah, right. Man. Paul, I heard that you own the Trinky Plunky tree.
I don't even know what that is, but I'm pretty sure I own it.
Hanson John, if you send me a pallet for free, I will make sure I like it. I promise. Don't go to Somerset. Chris is building a Wicker Man.
A Wicker Man. Have you seen that film, The Wicker Man?
Is it a horror?
Yeah, debatable.
No, I've never watched it.
You don't do horrors?
I can watch them, and I'm fine. And I'm like, okay, I just can't sleep. I just get dreams, horrendous dreams.
Oh, I love watching a horror film, especially at the cinema.
Oh, it just freaks me out.
Big and loud, and you can't get away from it. It's good, man. Cleans out the cobwebs. Everyone should watch a horror film once in a blue moon, just to clean out the cobwebs. Make yourself jump. It's good for you.
Sod that. John, do you often do competitions to win beers or not? Do you often do competitions to win? Oh, right, as in like us do beer competitions, like put our beer in for like beer of the year and all that crap. Well, with the best we've ever done is a joint bronze with camera. The problem is our faces didn't fit when we first started, and being the person that I am, I got annoyed with the politics and What have you got there?
Every
Pasta.
time you do a live feed, I'm having pasta.
Every time I do a live, you're doing pasta. That's true. Yeah, our faces just didn't fit, and we got a lot of grief and stuff, and I just never really bothered. Some of these competitions, it's all to do with who you know, and not how good your beer is.
Of course it is. Of course it is. That's the same with a lot of industries. It's not what you know; it's who you know. If there's someone there who can give you a leg up, then you're on to a winner.
Lydia's like, "What do you want gravy with your dinner?"
What you got for dinner?
Well, we've got chicken thighs and Mediterranean vegetables because we can't have any carbs. There you go.
What's a Mediterranean vegetable?
It's one that's gone around Spain on a tour.
Tomatoes, onions, peppers.
Tomatoes, onions, peppers.
I like all of them, to be fair. You don't want gravy with them. Bit of seasoning, though.
Have you seen this? Time to take this international. These British dudes are way more laid back than our American.
Let's do it. Square table. We got some Paul's beer reviews and Lord's merch coming your way, son. Coming your way. Spread the word.
It's all good. You are very laid back.
What up?
And when all the Americans I've met, you're all really rebellious. I mean, they're the loveliest one. I gave a lot.
He gave you up for Lent. Fair play to him. Fair play to him. Kevin, my man, we are coming. We're coming your way. We're bringing beer. We're bringing beer.
Hit the like, everyone. Kebab, no pita. Yeah, that's exactly it. That is tomorrow's dinner. You just described it. Paul, have you noticed Handsome John plays up on your live being a pear and a banana, but doesn't do it on his live? Bad John.
Bad John. No. I just thought about that. Yeah, when you read it. Yeah, not seen banana face John today.
It's not here. It's not
Is
here.
it because you got Michael watching? He's asking for thumbs up. John, you're representing the company here, son. You can't be a banana today.
Yeah, I was going to say, and they're like, yeah, and I was on once. I was working for them. I went on their live feed, and my director was a banana.
I love it. That was fun last week. That was a lot of fun. I'm a crisp.
Oh man, it's just a silly app, isn't it? It's just
good.
silly.
Gets laughs. It works.
It is silly. It's just ridiculous.
It must be.
God, I got hiccups.
I might have to go down to Tesco because they've got all the new stuff that's meant to be coming out next week, haven't they? So perhaps they're going to just flog a load of the old stuff dirt cheap.
We've got 36 people in comments. Can you all go to Instagram?
Wow.
And can you all abuse Domo's beer reviews? Is it Domo's or Domo's beer?
Domo beers. Domo.
Domo's beer, and just say you need to get some Lord's Brewing Co. You need to get some Lord's Brewing Co.
Yeah, do it. Do it. All he does is suck off all the craft beer companies that are already big. I've noticed that. He doesn't. He's not doing anything. He's not doing anything original. He's not doing anything out there. He's not doing anything clever. You know, he's like, oh, Vocation. Ever heard of them? They're proper like alternative. I'm going to get some of their new stuff in next time. It's just like, oh.
Oh, peel me a grape, you badass. It's true, though. It is very... the problem is, though, your Tesco's, you're flipping massive. If Tesco's turned around and said, right, yeah, we'll buy you a beer, I need 30,000 hectolitres in 4 weeks, I'd be like, where do I start?
Even the tea tollery of our Bishop's Tipple. Bishop's Topple. I've never read that one. Is that what it is? So what if the bishop has a few tipples, he might have a topple afterwards.
That's true.
Wadsworth for it. I am.
So Dibble's not a drinker anymore after he got lost in Japan and then he got murdered and arrested. This one is I can't talk.
It's one of the best times of year for pagans. Dedications to how do you pronounce that, Chris? Aostri, who is the goddess of fertility. It's basically eat, drink, and be merry. Isn't that what we do for Coca-Cola, the god of Christmas? I'm sure that's what we do.
Yeah, Coca-Cola is not the god of Christmas. Thank you.
Coca-Cola owns Christmas, though, doesn't it? Traditionally, traditionally Santa wore green.
It did.
Coca-Cola changed it. Coca-Cola made him red and white.
It's true.
That's
Do
what I heard.
you know what they have in Holland? Black Pete.
Who?
They don't have Santa Claus. They have Black Pete.
No, they do have some
Black Pete.
of December.
Yeah, and Black Pete comes down their chimney and gives them presents.
Is Black Pete a black guy, or does he just wear a black uniform?
It's just black from soot.
If he wasn't covered in soot, what colour would he still be Black Pete?
Who knows?
These are the things we need to know, man. They need to elaborate.
We've got Dutch friends, and they're like, "Yeah, Black Pete and blah blah blah," and I'm like, "That's a bit
Yeah,
dodgy."
I prefer Coca-Cola Father Christmas personally.
Yeah, me too. It's a lot more PC.
Yeah,
Although I will say I'm a bit annoyed with Coca-Cola with their.
are you? Yeah, you thinking what I'm thinking? Yeah,
I haven't bought anything Coca-Cola branded since that point.
Yeah.
I'm like,
the be less white thing.
yeah,
Is that what you're referring to? That's crazy.
uh,
That is crazy.
yeah. I find it. I think that's the epitome of racism, to be honest.
Ooh. But you can only be racist. You can only be racist if you're white. That's the thing. You couldn't possibly be a racist if you're not white. It's just like how short-sighted, how stupid is all their theories behind it and their logic behind it. It's like, yeah, you can only be a racist if you're a white person. It's like, oh, give me a break. You know, it's like absolute morons. These people ain't got.
I just don't know how they get to that point. I honestly think something's really broken in America. I have a lot of black. In fact, not black, but I have friends from all over the world, from every ethnicity you could think of, and they're like, "What the hell is that all about?" It's like Gillette when they came out with, "You should be less manly," and they
don't, yeah.
I have never, and never will buy another Gillette product so long as I live.
But for years, it was Gillette was the best a man can get, wasn't it?
Yeah. Oh no, it was all about the beta male, wasn't it? Beta male.
Yeah, Gillette, the best a man can get. And then they dropped that completely. It's like now we're now men aren't meant to be men anymore. You've got to be tarts, basically.
To have candles in the bath, and
Yeah,
actually, I like a candle in the bath.
yeah. And like, oh, if you cut yourself shaving, it's like, oh, what have I done? What have I done? You know, it's all gone wrong, man. It's all gone
It's
wrong.
just wrong. It's just wrong. You know what? If you're a real man looks after his family.
Yep.
He's accepting of others.
Yep.
That he's accepting of people that are different from himself. He loves the people around him, and he works hard. Those are the things that I think.
Excuse me.
Anyway, less of the politics.
Yeah, it's getting.
Drunken brewer, more like.
I need another wee, man. My bladder's gone. Sorry, be right back.
He's having a wee. He's got his stretchy pants on. Did you see that? It's a weak sauce though, because mine a Cookie Monster. For Lent, I've given up most social media's negativity and snacking. You know what? Negativity is just honestly, I've got no. Micah, sit in the chair, bud. Sit in the chair. He's like stood there. Negativity is just like that's what I've just stopped looking at Facebook. Horrible. It's horrible. Whoa! £1 a can. Seems to steal, so why not? I'll try one. Keep an eye out. I've got hiccups. Oh. What's it? I'll give up meeting friends, going to pubs and eating out in restaurants for Lent. Yeah, me too, Phil. That's what I did. I was like, right, no more. I'm not meeting up with anybody. I'm not going out. I'm not eating in restaurants or go to the pub. And it's been really difficult. Chicago. Good idea, Phil. 2021 is the year to give up all sinning. That's right, all. You can't, because no one can give up all sinning, because it's an impossibility. The heart of man is corrupt above all things. So there you go. Yes, Phil, start proper again in June, hopefully. I don't know why I've given you accents, Phil. Yes, Phil, start proper again in June, hopefully. April for me, in my big coat. Phil Smith, that isn't very hard, then, is it? Laugh out loud.
No.
I think Goldrake talks like Boise.
Dragon.
Yeah, I reckon. Oh, Marlene, get a chair, will you?
Going for the hard stuff. Let's get this weekend started.
Let's do this thing.
Do this, motherfucker.
Shake and bake, baby.
So,
Good work on Wednesday, boys. Enjoyed the Ruby Murray night. Great fun. I carried along with you guys and a couple of beverages as well. Always a red. It was a great. I think that was the most successful live stream I've ever done. It was absolutely amazing. Really good. I want to do another one. I'm not sure if I do curry next time. We got the new beers, so I'm assuming. I don't know if it's not as exciting or whether it's something you would like or you wouldn't like. But I'm thinking like doing a what do we call it? Like almost like a taste along with the brewers. That is way too dark for a West Coast though.
you hold it up to the light, it doesn't look so crazy, but you hold it to the camera, it looks really dark. I need the light behind it. It's a really dark pale ale. It looks like an ale, doesn't it? It looks like a traditional ale. It's almost red.
That's it. The problem is, right, this is what I was saying to someone the other day. We once did Interceptor, and it's meant to be a brown ale, and it came out like cherry red as the comments are on here. That's how red it was. And we're always dealing with a natural product, and it can vary crop to crop, and it can vary batch to batch. So we do our testing on it, but colour is not something that we can really control.
Nor should you. Nor should you. It should be about the ingredients and the quality of the actual brewing process. If it comes out that colour, it comes out that colour. You don't worry about it. About what it tastes like.
Yeah, West Coast though is a beast.
It is hoppy as a mofo. Still taste it now. Just like, yep. Still taste it.
Have you seen this?
Baker says legal weed. Man, I'm going. That's all there is to it. I'm going. I love a smoke. I love to smoke a bit of the herb every now and then, man. Every now and then, I do like it.
I'm the absolute opposite. I don't like being out of control.
That's the weed doesn't get you out of control. Weed mellows you out. Weed mellows you out. You just giggle at stuff a lot. I do anyway.
I don't know.
And everything you eat becomes like the tastiest thing you've ever eaten. Like last time I got lean with my boy Lee, who was the best man at my wedding. We were smoking it like just a green from like a vape thing. We weren't actually inhaling any tobacco or nothing like that. We weren't even inhaling smoke. It was like we were smoking cannabis oil, and I got high like crazy quickly. But there was nothing bad going into my lungs. And then we ordered a Domino's pizza. And it's just like the tastiest pizza I'd ever eaten in my life because I was absolutely off my nut when it turned up. I was just like, fucking pizza, I love it. You know, best thing ever. So that's why I don't know how smokers stay thin, because it just gives me the munchies.
Honestly, I have never done weed. The whole drug thing is just not my thing.
No?
Never has been. No.
You never done anything?
Years ago, I did something, but it wasn't. It was way worse than weed, and then I just never did it ever again. It just put me right off.
I'll be honest, I've tried pretty much everything going, but
Really?
yeah, I'm not even gonna lie. I've pretty much had everything going, but I think I'm lucky in a sense. I don't have an addictive. I don't think personality is the right word. Even with beer is my number one vice, but I've never been out of control with it. I can have a couple of days without a beer quite happily. You know, I just like.
Yeah.
But I've seen people I know have struggled with things. People have struggled with things. I've always considered myself quite lucky. You know.
I think, to be honest, I've got an addictive personality. Well, no, I have. I mean, I can get addicted to eating blooming strong mints. It's my dinner, peeps. Look at this.
Oh, bloody hell! I was going to say, I know you're on a keto. Was it keto or keto? How do you pronounce it? Keto. Is it Japanese?
The sun, though. I'm going to let it calm down.
Keto diet. You've got about 3 blokes keto diets worth of food there.
Well, apparently it doesn't matter how much you eat. And I'm always hungry.
Yeah.
He was at the Burger King.
Oh, I do like a Burger King, man. Burger King over McDonald's every day of the week. Burger King smash McDonald's.
If you do the test where you leave it in your car, see which one stinks more after a week, it's always the Burger King because it's fresh.
Yeah. Proper meat.
I have a Kia. What the chuff?
No. That's just shattered all my dreams of America. Someone driving around in a. Are they Japanese or are they Korean? Korean. You drive around in a Korean piece of crap in America. What are you thinking, man?
Kias are all right, actually. They're not a bad car.
You've got a 7-year warranty. There's not many car manufacturers that can give you one of them.
What's it? John, put up the video. Put the video up of you with the American burger place. Would love to see that. Oh, the Sonic one when we all went to. I'll have to ask everybody in the video.
Sonic.
Yeah, when we were all like, yeah, Sonic burgers. It's like a drive-through thing, and we didn't drive through because we were in a 22-seat minibus, and it would have been carnage, and I'd had to have paid for everybody's food, so I decided not to. But yeah, I should put it up. I'll ask them if they want to be on camera. But it was hysterical. It was just a joke, man. I am walking the dog.
I listened to us at the same time. I love that. I was listening to the podcast that we did with Daft About Craft at work today. I didn't realize you'd recorded it for the Beer Caddy. It was proper weird working and listening to my own voice in a podcast. That's the first time I've done that. It was proper odd. But I enjoyed listening back to it, though, man. It was good. It was a good show.
Well, what I did was I worked out that if you've got a YouTube channel, you can download the video.
Right.
So if you download the video and then put it into VLC, you remember VLC?
VLC.
Yeah, VLC media player.
No.
It had like a picture of a road cone. No?
Right. No, I'm not familiar with that.
So VLC, if you put the video in there, VLC will strip the video away from the MP3. And then you've got the MP3 recording, which is the sound and not the video. And then all I did was upload that onto Anchor and then put a little start to it. That was it.
It did. It sounded good. I enjoyed listening to that today.
You did? I like it. It was laggy as chuff though, wasn't it?
It was a bit, but that wasn't down to you. That was down to everyone's sort of internet connections clashing, wasn't it? You know, it was a bit different.
I put the one up with Emma as well.
I've got to listen to that one next. Where were we with the comments? Hybrid.
Shark telling me he's got a hybrid F-150. That's a nice truck.
Do like a Ford F-150.
Trucks out here are just so expensive.
They are.
Hey Square, we actually have Burger King in England. Yes, we do. The burgers are tiny though. Most neon beer signs are cool. It's true.
They're very cool, man. They're very
I
cool.
just killed a large onion rings.
Nice.
I
They're
once bought a van off a magician. And yeah, this is a true story. And it had hijinks magician all over this massive VW crafter. And this lady went, "Are you?" Well, I went through McDonald's drive-through with it, and she went, "Are you a magician?" I went, "Yeah, give me 20 chicken nuggets, and I can make them vanish like that." And she didn't seem very impressed.
Didn't like that one, no. 20 McNuggets.
Wendy's.
I've heard of Wendy's.
Really?
Yeah. Pulp Fiction, innit? Now when
I've
Samuel,
never seen Wendy's in the UK.
now when Samuel L. Jackson starts listing off all the burger places, he's like, where'd you get your burgers from?
Oh.
He's like, what sort of burgers you got? He goes, oh, cheeseburgers. He's like, no, not what kind of burgers. Like, where'd you get them? You know, McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy's, Jack in the Box. Starts listing off all these American burger places. Apart from Burger King and McDonald's, you don't know them. That's the only place I've ever heard of Wendy's. So did Wendy's actually go out of business?
Well, Adrian is in the UK.
Wendy's?
Yeah.
Wendy's burgers? I've never had a Wendy's burger in the UK.
Was he on about Wimpy's?
Wimpy's I've had.
Yeah, Wimpy's closed and then reopened.
There's still a Wimpy, well, there was a Wimpy open not too far away from here in Boreham Wood. That's one of the last ones standing. I don't know if it's still open now. Oh, the Duke sign from Frasier. I love Frasier. Love Frasier.
That was a good series, that.
It was an incredible series. I was devastated when Marty died a couple of years ago, the guy who played Frasier's dad. Absolutely gutted. He was a superb character.
What about, what was it? Cheers. Oh, I flipping love Cheers.
Cheers was good. Ted Danson. Yeah. Probably get a Cheers sign as well, couldn't you?
Oh, man, that'd be cool, wouldn't it?
A Cheers neon sign. I'm going to look for that now.
What time? I'm going to have to go for 7:45. In fact, I'm going to have to go at 5:30. So I'm going to give it 15 more minutes. And I've got food all down my T-shirt. And also, head over to Simon's Real Ale Craft Beer channel. Go and give him a look. I think he's still got the largest online pub in the world. Go and head over to his channel. Hey up, chaps. Friday. How you doing, mate? You all right? Nice to see you.
That's pretty cool. Someone's got a neon sign. The word Cheers written in the same sort of font. Oh, the camera won't pick it up, will it?
That's it. How much is that then?
Doesn't say the price. There's loads of neon signs that just say the word Cheers, but to get one in the same font and style as the TV series, you're struggling.
I wonder if it's because it's copyrighted.
Yeah, probably. I mean, you can get that. 2 glasses clinking. Cheers. You can get that for 48 quid. But it looks a bit cheap, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Cheers.
Wendy's are planning on opening 20 UK stores in the future. Wow. 20. I'll be out for that. Alpaca and huckleback.
That's salt in it. Salt beer.
Ah, yes.
Ah.
Woo.
Oh, Simo's just sent me a link with that bud sign. I was literally about to go on Amazon and look for that. Simo!
There, I'll go and drink. Wendy's breakfast is amazing. If you haven't had it yet, you guys are in for a drink. I haven't. So, what's in a Wendy's breakfast? Let me know. It's going to kill my diet forever. The breakfast baconator. The baconator.
They got loads.
Did you know? I watched a thing the other night about how bacon and eggs was never a thing until some dude who worked with the war rooms back in the day. His dad was Freud. Remember the Freud, the psychologist guy?
Sigmund Freud.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he used advertising, some of the same principles, to make certain things do well, like women smoking in public. And the other one was bacon and eggs for breakfast.
They got one with a frog. Remember that advert?
Yeah.
What? Wiser. Love that. Love that. I mean, I'm classic. I want like the old sort of the bow tie logo. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Something like that. I want a proper classic.
That's the one.
Yeah. I want that.
150 quid.
159 quid. I think that's worth it, man. I think that's worth it.
Yeah.
I think that's cool. That's proper cool. But I like the retro ones. I like the old logo. I don't know if they've got any old ones.
Adrian says, are we ready for the grand reopening on the 12th of April? Grand reopening of what?
That's when you can get back in the pubs in the garden, isn't it?
I don't have a pub garden, so.
Simmer says,
No.
"Oh, there's football players today," and they actually asked me how I found them as they're really small. I just started to get into bottle shops. That's an impression of Simmer. The Simmer's been on the local beer thing. Top man. We're doing local beers tomorrow.
Paul, literally, all he does is Simo's accent all the time.
You have to. The geezer's got the best accent in the world. You've got to do it. You've got to do it. Simo's just written, it's the year 2022. John still hasn't caught up with the comments. He said that one about an hour ago, didn't he?
Oh, man. I'm miles behind.
Let's do it.
Miles.
Blitz. Message blitz now.
There.
I just want to know there's nothing I can do about this.
Oh, you just caught up. Did you see that?
Hooray! Check Matt says Fraser is making a comeback, apparently. I hope not.
Why?
Said leave it alone. Leave it alone. It was brilliant the way it was. They should never go back to things. Things end for a reason. He said leave it alone.
Is
Don't
they
have
making a comeback in the same way as Friends, though?
Oh, they keep it saying that for years, though, haven't they? Friends is going to make a comeback, but none of them they're probably not paying them enough, so they haven't done it yet. Leave it alone. Leave things alone. They were great. Let's just accept that they were great and leave it alone. Put your money and your efforts into writing something else good. That's what gets me about films and TV. The producers haven't got any guts anymore to put money into something original because they're scared of losing money. They'd rather just invest in a sequel or a prequel or something that's connected to a film that's already done well. It does my head in. It's so lazy now, cinema. Films are just sequels and spin-offs and stuff. It's crap. Nonsense. Put your money where your mouth is. Do something original. I dare you.
True. I'm just flicking up to the old comments. I'm so. How are you supposed to keep up with the comments? I'm so bad at it.
Well, we go into a tangent, don't we? When conversation gets flowing, it happens. That's why, honestly, running a live stream is not easy. It is not easy. It's hard. It looks easy, but it is hard because you want to chat, you want to elaborate on what other people have said. Whilst that's going on, you still got people throwing comments at you and questions and opinions, and you want to read them all out.
Yeah.
But when you're in a pub with all your mates, there's conversations going on all over the place, isn't there? And you don't have a track on all of them, do you? So this is the same thing, you know.
Yeah, it's true.
When it gets busy, you just can't read everything.
No, you can't. But I've never had so much. I think for me, I've never had so much success on my lives. My lives have really started to do well.
How many people have we still got in?
21.
That's awesome.
Man.
That's awesome. They've resisted the lure of the Stone Crow and they've stuck with us. That's good. That's good.
Yeah. Although, I don't want to take away anything from Simon because, you know, I want him to do well.
Yeah.
It's only because I'm eating dinner and I've got to go in. I said I go to past. Nice half an hour overlap then.
Yeah.
So then Simon's in the flow, and then I'm in the. We're finishing up ours.
Trek Matt says, I agree, Paul, but apparently the guy who plays him is really interested in doing more with it. Kelsey Grammer, who played Frasier.
Oh, really?
They should leave it alone, man. Leave it alone. It was awesome. Frasier's incredible. I could sit and watch Frasier all day. It was just
Really?
I love it. I think it's one of the best. I think Frasier's one of the best sitcoms ever made. I think it's absolute genius. The casting was inspired. Like his brother Niles, guy I can't remember the guy's name who they got to play him now. Incredible, absolutely incredible actor. He was superb as Niles, absolutely superb. The character Daphne, incredible, absolutely incredible. It was just beautifully written. Frasier was just absolutely perfect. It was brilliant. And they should leave it at that because the remake won't be as good. The revamp will not be as good. I don't care what they do with it. It won't be as good.
No. That's true. I don't know. What is it? Is it to do with those actors though?
A bit, but you got to look at the writers as well. Unless they've got the same writing team with it, then it's not gonna. You haven't got a chance, have you? It depends who's behind the scenes. Frasier was so well written, so well written. It was like watching a theatre, production. A lot of the time, Frasier. There'd be episodes where you never left the apartment.
It's a farce. It's called a farce.
A farce,
So,
yeah.
Somebody comes in, it's a farce.
Yeah.
Friends is a farce.
There'd be episodes where they never left the apartment. But some of them were the best ones. Some of them were the best ones. The writing was just spot on.
It's true. Be nice, Josh Edwards. Be nice.
Oh dear. Paul, let's carry on Paul's early Friday session. No. We're having an early Friday session. It's just turning into a Friday session at this point.
It is. It's getting more and more. I can't eat anymore. I'm actually full. I've left a whole piece of chicken. I'm done.
That was a big old plate of food.
Oh, gosh. Said the missus, I'm sick of feeling hungry. That's the problem with diets. You always feel hungry.
Yeah, it's true.
Oh, gosh, I am stuffed. I can probably squeeze it in, but then I'll suffer later on. And I keep burping and smelling seafood. What the hell was that?
With the Sobieski, I wouldn't have met any of you without Paul. No Lords, no Spice and Easy, Scott and Wanda. Worst of all, would never have met you, mate. Oh,
Oh,
it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing.
beautiful, beautiful.
Beautiful, beautiful. Sobieski, I agree.
Yes, I agree. Ah, check out The Good Place. It's hilarious.
Yeah. So Sobieski, I wouldn't have met the rest of BeerTube without Simon's channel. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's going to be on the Paramount Plus streaming service in the States. Do we get that over here? Is there a Paramount streaming thing
So,
over?
Trent Matt, are you US? I thought you were UK.
Hey.
She bent over to pick up the tray. Couldn't resist it.
I used to do that at my local. We had a bird I was cracking on with for years. Used to work behind the bar in my local, and every time I used to bend over and pick up a glass or something, or get a bottle out of the fridge, I was like, it worked though. It worked.
So fart impressions, that's the way forwards.
Used to be like, oh, you bastard. But it was funny.
It's kick out time. It's kick out time. We're at bloody hell. You were still going. I went away, changed the cooker, ate dinner, came back with Celia. Well, that's what it is, Chris. We just can't stop drinking beer.
We can't. We can't. We'd still be in the pub if pubs are open, to be fair. So, you know.
It's true. It's true. Well, there we go. Oh, right. Okay, Trent Matt's a legend.
Reading about it. Yeah.
Handsome John carries on. He will be on Netflix. Popular John.
He got his own weekly Netflix show.
You know what? If I could get like Discovery to do the brewery. John has gone out and bought a V8 today, and he's getting his pickup sign written in Lord's Brewing Co. and all that kind of silliness. John has bought a 3,000 million canning line.
3,000 million?
Yeah.
That's a lot.
I want my own Discovery series. Discovery, if you're watching, got a brewery.
They're all coming on here now, aren't they, Discovery?
Yeah, they are, yeah. They're leaving in droves of Discovery.
Yeah. I know there's more people watching sort of, you know, particular objective documentaries on YouTube now than they are the Discovery Network. Serves them right for buying out all the other channels and thinking they're a bit clever, as far as I'm concerned.
Jack Howard, you are one of my moderators. No swearing, thank you very much.
Jack.
Or I'll take your little blue spanner away.
You fudging pillock.
Exactly.
Live
Family
long.
show here. Family show.
Live
Right,
long.
that's it. Well, look. Having an update on Band 1? Not sure if I asked. Last neat or not. It will be. It won't make it for this month. It'll be next month.
Live
So
long.
this month, you've got.
Excuse me.
East side.
Motherfuckers. What's it?
You've got Silver Spur, and then next month you've got Band 1 coming out. And what more can you want than a beer with a picture of Trans Am on it? Don't think there's a beer that you could ever want more full of more bald eagles and freedom.
Beer with a cool car in front of it. Just need fire coming out of it and a massive golden eagle flying over the top. And you've got.
And then helicopters.
Anyone ever seen Team America? You've seen that film? You got to see it. Made by the guys who did South Park, but they did it with puppets. So it's like
yeah, no, I do know about it.
Swear and stuff like that. Oh, it's incredible. I can't. Are the kids still there with you?
Yes.
So I can't even give you a reference, mate, because it's like one of the most expensive films ever. But it was hilarious. There's a song about America, and it's just like classic. Like, you know, yeah. Watch
America. It's that one, isn't it?
America. Something, yeah.
Yeah, I've heard it.
Great song.
Anyway, that's it. I think I'm done on my live feed. If I have any more, I'm going to fall over. So I'll just be like this. John, have you shown the band one artwork? Yes, I have. You missed it, Phil.
Oh, it's a nice
I might show it on the LOL Live tomorrow.
low. Yeah, chant the low live tomorrow.
Right, love you guys. I'm gonna go.
We've done 3 hours.
Simo's put all the lyrics in, so at this point I can't show any more. Paul, I'll see you tomorrow, and I'll do the artwork ready for tomorrow.
Oh yeah, I didn't even think about that. Yeah, what can we do?
I've already done most of it, so it's
Oh,
fine.
yeah. Oh right, okay. All right,
That's
cool.
not
I didn't even think. I don't even have to. I don't even have to ask now. I don't even have to ask.
bad. I'm already on it.
He's on it.
Right.
Right, come on.
See you guys later. Love you. Thank
Love
you
you
for
all.
23 people that stayed with us. God is good. Beer is great, and people
Yes.
are crazy.
Beer's good. Beer's good. Beer's good. Let's get drunk.